Tell me what you gonna do with me. Just because of you. Just... And I'm gonna miss everybody. That's the only line. And I'm gonna miss everybody.
Oh yeah, Jeff, try to find your position.
I know the words the first of the month.
Because I noticed at the beginning of every episode,
Every episode.
beginning of every episode,
Gotta find this shit. Really?
I be listening like, God damn it.
I'm like, yo, this fucking sign.
Right, yeah.
All right, let me get right.
I need to just back the.
I was gonna say maybe we need to move the chair more this way.
Yeah, I think I need.
Honestly, I think I might just need to move that back a little bit. Just the locker, just scooch it back a little bit. Because if we have room on the camera to back it up just a little bit, right?
We do.
So yeah, but it's really just that. It's not a one man job.
I was gonna say, oh, you're strong.
Motherfucker heavy.
It's heavy. It's already leaning.
Yeah.
So you can move it, but the risk of it just completely tipping is really high. So it's
meant
like
to be mounted to a brick wall.
pretty much, yeah. It's clearly designed to be supported by like a firm wall, but it never has been. So it was just kind of suspended. Well, when I first moved in, it was on that back wall over there.
Which, it's a set.
Yeah, thank God.
Wait, what is that?
I think that was the chapstick.
No, what is it? Like what kind?
Oh, Burt's.
Oh yeah.
Burt's Beeswax.
I do like Burt's.
Yeah,
Burt's straight.
I remember Brandon was working at the Burt's Beeswax factory. They take that shit seriously. He was saying if a fly flew into the factory, they shut the whole factory down.
Yeah, I believe that.
Just to get the fly, like one fly out. Like the sanitary, like
I feel like
pretty much the sanitary whatever is super
Wait,
high.
How big of a factory are you talking? That's
Right,
gonna be
like-
tough.
We're talking like an Amazon size factory.
Nigga, one fly?
Yeah. I thought Brandon was tripping when he told me, but he was dead serious. Like he was consistent as hell with it. He was like, we have to do this in order to get on the floor, this when we get off the floor. Like if something gets in.
Said fly has to be reported. So there's got to be a nigga who's a fly spotter. You know
Yeah, or it's just like once somebody sees one, you
if
call
anyone
it out.
sees it,
Yeah.
Fly.
Right. Do you know how many times people just gonna start like yelling fake flies and shit so you get off, so you just go home.
No, but that was the downside though. So he would be off and wouldn't be able to work if one came in. So it's a downside too.
no.
Shit.
Because it's
Bro, that'll fuck up your pay, bro.
yeah, it would literally ruin your pay.
shit.
Yeah, it
In
would
the
literally.
summertime, what are we doing?
Bro,
What are we doing here?
Now you got
Yeah.
a real vendetta for flies that pull up
Yeah.
at your crib. Like, you got flies in your house. You like, nah, nigga, because your cousin fucked me up last week.
Yeah.
And honestly, you probably can't even use a salt gun because then you're shooting salt around.
True.
So that'll probably alter the formula if salt grains get in there.
Yeah.
So you have to kill it the old school way, I guess.
I don't know, man. You gotta tell me their tolerance for flies has gotta be more than one.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yo,
That's
'cause
what he said.
Yo, the tolerance for rat hair in like fruit-based
just
products,
regular stuff.
It's
I'm looking like
pretty
that.
crazy.
And spiders too.
Yeah, for spiders,
Spiders,
they have a
yeah.
tolerance for all of these things because there's gonna be
You
some
can have a
spiders
small
in it.
amount of bug parts.
You gonna have some.
There is like a
keep it
legal.
natural.
There's a legal minimum that you're allowed.
You're allowed to have like 100 rat hairs per batch. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
That's wild.
never look at fruit.
But I guess the FDA was just like, look, man, it's impossible to keep these large factories spotless like a kitchen.
Yeah, like bro, it's organic. What do you
So
want?
they're just like, okay, you can eat 12
Unless-
spiders.
unless
per
we
12
batch.
spiders.
And let's be real too, like inspectors and shit. Inspectors, they know we want to get themselves more work to do. They like,
come on.
They like, look, man, just clean it up by the time our boss come through. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cutting corners and shit.
I wonder
Yeah.
how much. Can you look up how much do health inspectors get paid? The ones who go around and give people the ratings. You think I'll take a guess. I think it's like.
It's a government job.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like 70 at least.
What's up with your dog?
Huh?
What's up with your dog?
30 to
Probably hear
80.
something.
Like OSHA safety inspector.
He's like,
Raleigh,
speaking of spiders.
it says 30 to 80. So,
OSHA. That's
but
OSHA.
Wait,
the average,
I
the
never heard of
average.
health
Is that the
inspector.
one that puts the number up, the grade?
I believe so. OSHA safety inspectors, but in North Carolina, the average health inspector salary is 52 bands as of December 27, 2022.
That's not enough money for me to be motivated to feel like I should do a good job.
Well,
bro, these
but
niggas
this is
don't
the
wanna-
thing, though. But this is the thing.
That's median.
It's a really powerful position too, though.
Hell yeah.
In terms of like, bro, if anything
shut
is
your shit
wrong,
down, nigga. What's
that's
up?
what I'm saying. Yeah,
What's
it's
up?
like.
Talk to me nice, nigga. When I pull up, you better be.
Do y'all remember Deliver Us from Eva. She was a health inspector.
Yeah.
You remember? Do you remember her energy?
Yeah.
Like her energy was crazy
Back
in that
then, you was
movie.
not making that much bread.
Yeah, but yo, like, but she was the successful one out of the family too. Remember?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But they came from the hood. But I mean, it's whatever. But
A health inspector. What a job. But you're kind of hated by
well, she was
restaurant owners.
evil. She was evil
Especially
too.
if you.
In that movie, she was evil. That was
Yeah.
a hilarious movie, underrated movie.
Yeah, not only are you hated, but a lot of times you're feared though. But in like when he's saying like a real powerful.
Yeah,
way.
you're feared. Yeah.
You're feared, like yeah, like
Especially because
rather
I feel like certain towns have a really high standard. Like when I moved to Cary, it was extremely noticeable. You pretty much need to have like a 99 or a 98 or more.
Yeah.
Because in Cary, I feel like there's so many sanitation scores over 100. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to so many places in Cary where it's like 100, 101, 102,
Oh,
103.
See, in larger cities like that, you have to be more cleanly because like
There's so many
boom,
people there.
That's not even-
I
I
used to
wouldn't
fuck
even
with this
say that's
dude
a larger city, though.
I used to fuck with this dude in Apex, and I
prestigious,
noticed like
though.
all the fucking
Apex for
restaurants
sure.
they're
Over
they weren't-
100.
No,
What?
it wasn't over 100. No, because it's such a small area. It wasn't over 100. And I
no.
asked someone, that's literally why they said that. It was just literally the nigga I was fucking with, his mom was a health inspector. That's
feel
what she
that.
said.
Really?
She was just like, because of the area is not a large population, like
I judge each
what I'm
area
saying?
based on the sanitation score of your Waffle House. If
Oh.
your Waffle
see, we
House,
don't know Waffle House out there. Not
In
where he
Apex?
lives.
Yes, there
Not
is.
where he lives.
Not where he lived. He must have been in
Where
the
he
country
lived.
Apex.
Oh, yeah.
If your
Because
Waffle
Beaver
Like
Creek,
Apex, Holly
Beaver
Springs
Creek, they're hitting
area.
over 100.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
At Beaver
Apex,
Creek is
Holly Springs
100.
area.
if your
For
Waffle
sure.
House has like a 99 or higher, you live in a good spot. 'Cause that's
Yeah,
But
that's
this
good
also
area.
was like
Definitely
20,
good
this was like
area.
2012 too. Like this was fucking.
How high can your sanitation score really be when like think about when we was at Goodberry's.
I know.
Like that grout has been down there for a long time.
yeah.
The grout at like a McDonald's and a Walmart.
Yeah.
Like just the grout in them kitchens. That grout be black when it did not start black.
Because I was thinking,
And we scrub that floor every night when we close too.
you
You,
can
know
have
what
a
I'm
98,
saying?
and there can be some little things in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's like,
saying. I mean,
yeah.
I guess that's the floor, so as long as your food ain't hitting it, it's whatever.
Think about
Yeah.
going somewhere like fucking Hickory or a Hosky. Ain't nowhere about to have no fucking 100. No,
Oh,
way.
no way.
No,
No way.
but but
It's
see,
just so small.
they really must have been in the country part of
Gastonia.
Apex because Beaver Creek is not on no low scoring shit.
Nah,
Beaver Creek is
solid.
up,
Beaver
and
Creek
that's
is solid,
Apex.
yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
say
Oh yeah.
you got about 8 points to play. You got about 8 points
In the 90s,
You
Talking about
get
a
lower
92
than
and up?
you would lower than 92 and like I might not eat it.
If it's lower than 95,
90
I'm like,
if it's not in the 90s, yeah,
Like
pretty much
93,
under 90.
93 for me, like 93.
Yeah, I'm thinking 92, 93.
Because the A that was in school that was an A 93, right?
Yeah, It's
Yeah.
like, it's,
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's
good.
kind of been beat in my head as like the general baseline for this is excellent.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I fucking hated that moving to North Carolina, the 7-point scale.
compared to the 10.
Yeah, I always had the 10-point scale in Pennsylvania.
So you got an A till 90.
Yeah, but this is the thing about our 7-point scale is you don't have that scale on the D range though. Our D range was just 65 to 69. It was only 4 points.
Oh.
And then anything under 64 and below was an F.
Damn.
But every other, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, those were all 10 points.
Okay. So no D's.
No, there were.
If you got a D, nigga, you really
Yeah, what was-
skirted by it. Like,
D is a
Okay.
weird.
it's
yeah.
hard to get a D because there's only 4 points to land in.
Right.
Okay.
It's a
But like
rare-
down here, it's actually 7 points.
Okay.
Like the D range is much bigger here.
Yeah.
Pause.
I was about to say this.
It crossed my mind, but
I was about to call you up.
The
boy.
D range is
yeah, you
big.
got a big D, man.
Round
So
these
yeah,
parts.
so that was the
Yeah.
biggest thing about being up north in Pennsylvania. It was just like, bro, if you didn't get a C, bro, you're failing that class. You know what I'm saying?
damn.
Like, it was rare when somebody got a 65 or a 66. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much if you're below 70, you're pretty much gonna fail. The odds of you falling in them 4 points are real low.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes you work harder, I guess.
Kinda,
Right.
but then it cheats. The one year I did get honor roll, I only got honor roll one time in my entire 12 years of school. That just tells you what type of student I was.
You beat me out, nigga. I got it 0 times.
I had it a few times.
Honor roll?
I don't even remember.
A's
I
and
got it when I was
B's.
in
I
high
was younger.
school.
I was younger.
I was
Maybe,
all,
maybe like
honor
elementary
roll.
potentially. I don't even remember.
mine was in
Yeah.
like mine was like 8th or 9th grade, I
I got
think.
mine in
But I got all B's, and they were all like 80 to 81. 80, 81, 80, 81, 80,
And all
81.
C's
yeah.
here, nigga.
Yeah, like they were all.
I know I
there.
definitely got
Yeah,
one
that's what I'm
like-
saying.
Yeah.
That's a straight
Yeah.
C
I definitely
report
got one
card.
in like
That's
elementary.
awesome.
school
Yeah,
and
yeah.
high
Feed out,
school.
yeah.
I've been
Exactly.
That's
three
that's
times.
where I was. Nah, man. I was a summer school nigga. All that shit, man. I was terrible
Yeah.
at school.
One in each grade level.
One
I always
in
had that one good year.
What you mean?
Then I was like, I got it in like maybe like 4th or 5th grade. Then I got it in like
Oh, okay.
6th grade. Then like 10th grade.
I was such a terrible student, bro.
You and me both, bro.
Lord,
And I
Jesus.
started smoking weed.
What do you mean, behavior or academic?
A little bit of both, man. A little bit of
Behavior.
both.
I was the quietest kid. Like I don't think anybody would even remember.
I had perfect attendance in kindergarten through 1st grade.
Behavior-wise, no. I wasn't my behavior in terms of like getting rowdy,
Like acting out in class.
acting out was low. My behavior was more of just like I'm having several side conversations during class at all times. You know what I mean? Like,
I was a daydreamer.
yeah, and I'm getting in trouble for talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like cursing the teacher out.
Yeah, no shit like that.
Arguing with students. You know, nothing crazy like
Nah.
that. But
I mean, you have home training.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
I was marked absent twice, and I was there. Both times I was there. That's just an example of how quiet I was.
Oh my
I
God.
sat in the back.
damn, bro.
Oh my God.
Yo,
Oh, that's hilarious. Bro.
They didn't even see you.
Yeah. So even if like
damn.
I made something of myself, I don't even think most people would even remember
Well,
I went
they,
to their school.
They would forget they like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
went
It's
to,
like,
you went to
oh,
high
you went to
school with
Butte?
them or something.
Yeah.
Yo, that's funny. You get home, your
Yeah,
mom's
that's
like,
hilarious.
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
How you be doing her accent? Shit.
Oh, shit. What was yours?
He always every time he says something in his mind, he'll be like, shit.
Shit. Oh yeah. The teacher said that you were absent from school. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I was there. Yeah.
You can't even win. That's a losing ass battle. I ain't gonna hold
It
you.
really is.
Yeah. Because
you're like, I was there.
and this was after my big ass.
Were y'all
beating
school?
and shit.
So were y'all school ditchers?
Huh?
Were y'all school ditchers? Like, did y'all skip class?
Did it a few
In high
times.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
high school.
just that one. Well, I mean,
Junior year primarily is where it started for me.
remember when we were doing interviews of each other? Remember?
Oh,
And
yeah,
I told
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
like way back. I told y'all that story about 5th grade. I
Way
Yeah, I do remember
I got
that.
the beating
yeah.
of my lifetime, and then I never
Right.
did it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've only done it a few times in like junior year, but yeah,
I think if I was in high
Yeah.
school up in Pennsylvania,
Senior
if I
year.
was
Skip my hill. Senior right
did?
here.
a few times in senior
Yeah,
year.
seniors
Senior, right,
a couple
like
times.
Junior,
Yeah,
junior,
times
senior year was
sure,
the time. I didn't like 9th and 10th. Never junior and senior a few times for sure.
Bro, I just never
Once I
got
had a
away with
car.
anything. My mom saw it all. She caught me in everything. Bro. So it wasn't even. It was pointless. Like
Yeah.
I literally got caught doing everything that I wasn't supposed to do by my mom. So I didn't even attempt to skip. You know what I'm saying? It was pointless. It was like she always fucking found out. I don't know how, but she always found out. So that's why I didn't smoke. I didn't drink. Let me tell y'all about the time when Jeff got me in severe trouble.
In school?
Let me tell you about the time Jeff got me in trouble. And I didn't even do nothing. So there was one time. This is after high school. So this is like the summer after I graduated my senior year or whatever. Jeff comes back from college for the summer. We working together at Goodberry's or whatever, and then we like hanging out outside of work too. So like one night we go to like a party. We go to like 2 or 3 house parties in Raleigh. This is like 2008, like summer of 2008 maybe or 9. No, it was like probably summer 2008 because I was definitely at my mom's house.
It'd probably be 08. Yeah, so it's 07 or 08, one or the other.
07 or 08. Might have been 07, honestly.
Yeah.
It might have been 07, yeah. But we pick up 2 of his homeboys. Do you remember this?
I feel like if I know it, I'm pretty sure.
I never even told you I got in trouble
like,
for
I know
this.
my
I
version.
never even told you I got in
Yeah.
trouble for this, I don't think, though. So long story short, we pick up 2 of his homeboys.
Were they some Chastain homeboys?
No, there was it was
Chastain?
Tone and it was Buddha.
Those are Chastain homies.
That's
Yeah,
Chastain
Yeah.
I was about
homies.
to say,
That's
yeah.
Oh,
It
okay,
sound
okay,
like-
okay.
it sound like it
What
is,
is
but-
Chastain?
Oh,
Is that-
no,
is
no,
that-
no.
is that-
Nearby Barwell.
Oh,
It's
that's
so I'm just
Yeah.
it's hilarious because I know
Barwell.
both of them and I still talk to them literally to this day.
yeah.
Just
yeah.
seen Tone at the bar and
Yeah.
literally I just talked to Buddha.
Tone
today.
got some of the thickest glasses I've ever seen in my life.
Still does.
Yup.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
but so we pick them up. We all go in. We go to like 2 or 3 house parties, right? We smoking blunt shit, like we doing kid shit.
You know.
We were all as I'm driving. So I'm driving my mom's Mitsubishi SUV. They get like a 6-pack of Coronas. So they're drinking in the back seat of my car. One of them dropped a Corona bottle cap in my car, in my mom's car, because I'm driving my mom's car.
Just the cap.
yeah.
Just
Just
the
the cap.
Just the cap. No
We
cap.
cleared everything else out.
Right.
Man, my mom caught that shit like a couple days later. I got so much trouble I couldn't drive the car for weeks or like months, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Not in
bro.
your mom's car. Like,
She was She's like, you drinking and driving? What the fuck? You know, like
Yeah.
she think I'm the I mean, literally, I wasn't drinking and driving, but I was driving and there was drinking going on in the car though. You know what I'm saying?
drinking while you were driving.
And even
But-
if you explain that, like it still didn't.
It's pointless. It's pointless to go into the semantics at that
It doesn't
point.
look
You
good
know,
either
It
way.
just looks like you're lying anyway.
you just gotta take the L on that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So.
Can't do shit about that.
Yeah, I couldn't drive the car for months, man. I was fucking doomed from that shit. And if I could drive it, it was like 2 good berries and back. Like it wasn't like she wasn't letting me go out on a Friday or a Saturday to link with the homies with it.
Right. Did I tell y'all the part where, like, when I cut school in 5th grade, like the part where I like wished for my teacher to die and then she did?
What?
Shit, bro. Chill
I didn't tell
out.
y'all that part.
No.
Yo.
No.
Yeah. I was like, I remember walking with this kid, and I was just like, man, because she
your
like
teacher?
wrote it that I was missing for a few days, and then the principal got onto it, and then I lied to my mother saying, no, I was there, and then I handed her homework from like nights before. See, I was there, and then she went to the school like my lawyer, and then it all came out because I cracked under pressure, and then she went to the class, and it was just like, was he here yesterday? And then the whole class, no.
Damn.
I was like, it's out of the bag. Got the beating of my lifetime. Next day, I just remember walking next to the gate of the school with a kid. I can't remember who the kid was, and I was just like, yeah, man, I wish she was dead. Because she was a mean teacher, man.
Right.
She used to bring me up to the class and make me cry. That's why I started cutting class in the first place. Shane, come over here. And I used to just in the front of the class. And
Stand on that
and I was
shit.
just like, I
Some of
can't
these
take
teachers
this
really
anymore.
were cruel though to the students.
Yeah.
Miss Dorgan, Miss
Yeah, she
fucking
was like,
Dorgan, Miss Kelly Dorgan, fucking second
I don't
grade,
remember
Vina
names.
Wilburn Elementary School, Raleigh,
Damn.
North Carolina.
Whoa.
7604. You
Smoke.
fucking
All right.
bitch.
Oh, shit.
Might want
I
to bleep
hated
that.
her.
I wonder
Wow.
if she
One time she fell down the steps.
really specific.
Ooh, I loved it. We
She fell
laughed
down
for
the steps.
weeks. She fell down on her fat ass. She fell down the steps.
Mine was
We
fat,
fucking-
really like
fucking
Yours was
obese
fat
laughed
too.
for
Yeah,
weeks. We
black,
laughed for
fat.
weeks.
And
She
when
was a white lady.
when I wished
Look
for her
this
to
bitch
die
on
and shit,
Facebook.
you're gonna look up.
because you know she's on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I haven't even looked up my teachers to see if they're on there. But yeah, like I wished for her to die, and then like she started not coming in, and we got substitute teacher, and then next thing you know, one day a teacher came in and said like your teacher has passed away, and of course I thought it was like, holy shit,
It was all that dreaming you did. Yeah.
But I think it was for a while I thought it was like holy shit, like be careful what you wish for type of lesson.
Yeah,
But,
right.
Yeah.
Which in a way it was, but because I never wished for anybody to die afterwards, but.
That'll scar
I was
you.
about
But
to
it was
ask
a-
you that. I was
yeah.
about to ask who else have you wished death upon as a child.
Yeah. Because it was a coincidence because, like I said, she was like morbidly obese. Like she could barely walk.
okay.
So I think it was just a
Could have
coincidence.
been several. Yeah, it could have
A
been several.
coincidence of
Yeah.
me of her health going down and
was
me
pure
wishing
coincidence.
for her to die. It kind of
was
coincided.
coincidence.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it was coincidence.
But it didn't make you like try to figure out if you had any other powers or none as a kid.
Well, I mean, of course, in your mind, I was just like,
Probably.
holy shit! Like I
I'ma
wish
try-
for somebody to die.
Nigga, I'm trying to lift
Let me try it
shit.
again.
You think you have dangerous powers.
Yeah, I've been.
What was the longest you ever put your hand in front of something think you could move it? Like,
Y'all
Man,
never did that? Y'all never did that? Like
What,
with a
nigga?
spoon and just like
several
come on,
movies
man.
have
Everybody as a
several
kid had a moment.
movies have
Come on.
inspired me to do it.
Yeah.
The movie that really
know
just
you
made
did
me
with-
feel like it was possible was Matilda.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. That's
sure,
true.
for
That's
sure.
Just
true.
end up giving yourself a headache.
Harry,
Just shaking. Just
not Matilda. Is it Matilda? It's Matilda,
it's
right?
Matilda,
Matilda, yeah.
Aldrich
Yeah.
or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Matilda with the
Mean ass teacher.
with the mean ass principal.
I had a
Principal,
homeboy.
yeah.
I had a homeboy. He fucked his leg up because he jumped out of a second story window with an umbrella. Because he
He tried to do a Mary
Bro thought he
Poppins.
was, bro thought he was
thought that
Mary.
was gonna work?
He thought he was Mary
He thought he
Poppins.
was Mary Poppins, bro.
Damn.
Damn.
flip right up.
That's the thing with kids, man. Like
Yo,
we're
umbrella's
stupid,
they have
man.
No, yeah.
Like we're
But I've also jumped off of stuff with an umbrella too before.
I have to when I was a little kid.
for sure.
They have no
Umbrellas,
resistance. They have
But
zero
this,
resistance.
this, is
they
the,
don't.
this is the thing. The umbrella breaking and inverting is a safety mechanism.
It
Because
is.
imagine you're walking outside and a crazy gust comes
Just
and
take
you're
you away,
committed to
bro.
holding on to it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you out of
And
there,
it-
bro.
Or if it's like, or if it's like a petite woman and she holds on to it and then she starts flying.
She'll be 20 feet in the air so
Yeah,
quick
bro. All of a sudden
Yeah.
she's lifted off the air because it refuses to flip.
because she don't want to let go of her Versace umbrella.
Exactly.
Which
Yeah.
A lot of them have straps on the wrist anyway, so
So you're locked in. So you over here like this.
it's it.
Going in the opposite direction of where you want to go.
That's scary, bro. Getting swept up in the air, and then the gust of wind only lasts for a second or two. So you already 10 feet up, and then it's just nothing.
Right.
Yeah,
You just
right
fall.
right back down.
Because you wanted that high quality umbrella.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, that is really dangerous. Now that's true.
Yeah, let's open this up real quick though.
I can't find this.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Welcome
Welcome.
to the Three Oak Podcast. We even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace
Shade and Petty.
Cherry TNT.
and your boy
Jeff.
Oh, damn it!
You killing me. My bad.
My bad. That was my fault.
Why'd you
I
say
was literally
for
about
him?
to sneeze.
Look at Jeff.
That
Look
was
at
just-
and-
a lot
and-
going on. Yeah,
and
there was
look-
a lot going on. Like literally.
And my boy goes out you.
like farted. You know what?
I held it in.
You know what I honestly think it is with Jeff? I think it's him getting into the podcast. It's part of his routine. Because even though I told him, this nigga was over there like this.
Still doing that shit.
This nigga was strapping in. It's like that's his. I'm getting ready to do that.
But I've never noticed it.
It's like that part of the Kevin Hart stand up with his bodyguard when he starts the car. When he's like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Yeah.
I gotta do it. I can't help it.
Because I can tell at this point, it's just like you were fine.
I know. I was so good.
You were in a good spot. it's just part of the. All right, we're doing this.
We're getting
Reset. Yep.
Yeah,
Reset.
just getting ready. But Lauren's in the my bad, shit got quiet as hell all of a sudden.
You good.
Lauren is on the boards as well. Y'all already know.
Yes,
but
sir.
I wanted to open it up so we can stay in the vein of bad teachers and your school
Elastics.
experience. Because did y'all hear about the 6-year-old in custody after shooting a teacher in Virginia?
Whoa.
I saw the
6-year-old
headline yesterday. But I didn't read about it.
Why did you
I
I mean,
do
heck or whatever.
A 6-year-old boy was taken into police custody after he shot a teacher in Rhinebeck Elementary School in Newport News, VA. Friday afternoon, Police Chief Steve Drew said in the news conference, the individual is a 6-year-old. We have been contacted by the Commonwealth Attorney and some other entities to help us best get services to this young man.
He been alive for 6 years and said, "Fuck it."
I mean, like video games and whatnot. I guess.
And on top
I
of
don't know. Is
that,
what people-
Drew said the female teacher was
Blame
shot
or no?
inside. So Drew said the female teacher was shot inside the classroom and added that this was not an accidental shooting. So it's like nobody's alleging.
Yeah.
There's nothing around this entire story, which is the most interesting part. Nothing around this entire story is allegedly. Everything is facts that they're talking about. They're like he did this on purpose. He knew exactly what he was doing. The
brought
teacher
a
did
gun
not
with
die,
intent to kill.
but he shot the 6-year-old. I mean, the teacher. The
Other way around.
teacher.
6-year-old.
The 6-year-old shot the
teacher.
teacher, and the teacher was like 30 years old.
That's crazy.
Oh,
You
wait, and dead.
No. Still alive,
Okay,
but
good.
caught that goddamn iron. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Caught that lead.
Get up that bitch.
Caught that lead though.
That's tough.
As soon as you
You
said
don't even-
Newport News, I just got quiet.
Yeah,
I don't
Newport
have- I have-
News.
Speak for your common VA people.
Yeah, let us know. Let us
I
know,
can't
man.
forget.
Yeah.
That shit
Speak for the
crazy.
VA people. What's
Where
up
he
with
from?
y'all?
Who he from? That
I
shit
don't know.
crazy. Goddamn.
Newport News. So
Bad
Damn.
news.
Man,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
Bad
that's
Bad
rough, though.
news.
Don't even have handcuffs
But
that
But
size.
what would drive a 6-year-old to shoot a
Zip ties.
teacher?
Yeah. Yeah.
Zip
Like,
ties.
what the?
So at what
That's
age
terrible.
do you like? What age are you supposed to be like searching your kids' backpacks and shit? Like, how often are you supposed
What
to?
is the thing?
I thought it was.
I don't even
15.
think it's that. For me, it's in my mind is I want to know why did he shoot it? Because if there's
No, that's a fact.
everybody speaking so confirmed, that means that kid told them exactly why he shot that woman.
Like,
He was
imagine
clear.
the stuff
Yeah.
I was telling you about, like how the vengeance. I mean, I wish for my teacher to be dead.
Right.
That anger. Imagine if I had a gun.
Exactly. Yeah, you
So,
probably would have done. And it's the thing. I'm thinking, what did that teacher do to him?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it's a bad thought, but it's like, but the question has to be asked. I
It's
mean,
a
this
question
is
that pops in.
6-year-old
Realistic.
kid.
Yeah.
You have to have some
anything-
guts
kind
to
of
do that either
vengeance
way,
can
though,
you
even
have,
as a
yeah?
6-year-old.
I feel like we also got to consider that the teacher was only 30 years old, which, these teachers ain't touching us. These teachers are touching students at a much higher rate than they were when we was in school too.
Really?
These
Or
teachers.
maybe
Just
we're just hearing about it. Or maybe we're
I
just
think
hearing about it
I think
more.
we're hearing it.
But long story short, maybe it was one of those situations.
knows?
Because imagine you tell your child, Okay, you tell your child if anybody touches you in these private parts, you tell me. But what if you're kind of a wild parent and you're like, if somebody ever touches you there, I'm gonna kill them.
Right.
So they think. So now
They think it's okay.
maybe somebody touches him in that area, and he's like, I'm gonna get daddy's gun because that's what he said he would do.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm supposed to do. So I'm gonna go in there. I'm shooting this bitch.
Yeah.
It could be that could be a possibility, but I think like more. I think he might just thought maybe she was a bitch. I don't know.
Maybe she was.
But
Maybe
that's
that's what I'm saying.
That's the
Still
thing.
that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like when you look at a child doing something like that, the thought that has to almost pop in your mind is like, there's no way he's just inherently that crazy.
Right.
So you're
It's
thinking there
hard
has
to
be
think
some
that a
sort of
6-year-old
reaction. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's a
is out for
reaction,
blood
yeah.
at 6 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
It just
True,
feels
true,
tough
true.
to think that
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
really out here just like, nah.
I'm having a hard time putting blame on him. Like, I'm
Yeah.
having a hard time, like, not just thinking it had to be justified. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of where I'm at. Cause I'm like, I just don't know any 6-year-olds who was like, give me the blick.
He had to become upset about something she did.
Something had to happen.
was definitely that.
But
It was,
happened-
this woman did something to him.
Yeah.
So it
something.
happened yesterday or the day before yesterday? It happened on the 7th?
Day before yesterday, yeah.
Okay.
This Saturday, January 7th.
I mean, kids
yeah.
don't, especially
Yeah,
6-year-olds,
too early.
they don't
Yeah.
totally understand the
there's one right there.
consequences of their actions, you know?
Okay. Okay.
Hey, yeah, I mean, but I think that he didn't fully understand what he was doing. That it's so final to shoot somebody.
Yeah.
That it's what he was. You know, it's life is a cartoon to a 6-year-old still.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
that's true. I didn't think about that either.
That
Death doesn't even seem
Real.
final.
Yeah.
final, right?
Death
right.
don't seem final to a kid that only watches cartoons.
Yeah.
But these little kids been wilding. It's like that little boy that killed his mom over the VR headset.
Oh, I heard
That's
about
crazy.
that.
I didn't hear about that at all.
Yeah, I heard
He was
about
like
that.
10.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He asked
That
for one
seems
and
a little
she
bit more
said-
reasonable.
She said no.
Not
I
reasonable,
know
but
what you
like,
mean, like,
sounds more
what?
realistic.
Right.
Yeah.
Shot her.
Yeah.
Over the VR.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
So,
so he
like,
shot her
I
just because she did what to it?
She
What
didn't
what
get him
happened?
one.
She
She
didn't. She wouldn't get him one. Yeah.
His mom.
Well, honestly, I do. And you know what? No,
You
no.
get one now.
There is something to be said about children and children, not just games, but children, teens, and young adults nowadays having zero respect for their parents.
It's because
Well,
these millennial fucking
There's something
parents.
to say. But there's something.
Yeah,
to
there
babies,
is.
These babies having babies. I was just talking to my
Yeah,
homegirl
pretty
about
much.
this
There's
shit.
something about
That's
that.
pretty much
She
what
was
it
like,
is.
bro,
Yeah.
my homegirl daughter is so disrespectful, and I'm just like, it's her fucking fault. I'm like, bro,
I can't-
her
yeah.
daughter. I'm
Yeah.
like, you 30 with a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're
Exactly.
31 with a
Literally.
15-year-old.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, what do you expect? You ain't have no business having that child, and you was a baby growing up with a baby, and you treated your child like your fucking friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not your fucking friend. It's your child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
now your
100%.
daughter talking back. She just as tall as you, and now you goddamn sitting here scrapping with your goddamn child.
That is a
Ain't
thing too.
no-
Yeah,
Because
that
they
is a
hang
thing
around
too,
with you
for
and your
sure.
Ain't no
friends till
exactly.
all hours
exactly.
of the night. And shit.
They
That
was
is,
just
yeah.
posting on Instagram and
Yeah.
shit like that.
No, that's true as
Talking
hell,
about
bro.
some shit. You don't care about me. All you care about is posting on Instagram, doing your hair, doing your makeup.
You know
You don't
what?
spend
You
time
know what
with me.
parents I feel like
When
are.
you do, you just on the phone.
You know what parents I feel like are like doomed for that too. But I hate it because I feel like when somebody will go viral with their kid because the conversation they're having with their kid is really an adult conversation.
Yeah.
But this is like a 5 or 6 year old having this conversation, or like talking crazy, sassy, or just you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that goes viral because everybody thinks it's cute. Can you let him back in? I don't know if it's raining. Yeah, I don't know if it's raining. Just call his name. Yeah. Oh, it's not raining. Fuck it. He'll be all right. Okay. But yeah, I hate those. I hate those videos.
Those videos
like,
where they doing
Yeah.
some like crazy rash that a child shouldn't be doing.
you be like, you're
Right.
talking
Yeah.
to like,
But-
bro, I would never talk to a child
but
like
then
this.
the
like-
comments underneath it just be like, she'd be like, why she so grown?
Right,
Like,
right.
like-
yeah, I do not like
That
that.
baby been here before.
Yeah, I be feeling like this is bad parenting. Like we're all witnessing bad parenting to get to get a couple million views.
On full
That
display.
child
Yeah.
been here
Yeah,
before.
That shit is weird to me.
No, I ain't
That
gonna
is
lie.
really
All
weird.
right, so I follow this little baby named Samaj, this black lady. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he like maybe 2 or 3 years old. And he just a little country boy, but you could just tell like he be around her mom. Like he just talk like an old ass man. He be
Yeah.
like he be sitting there working on his like toy car.
I know you're talking
and then
about.
she
I
be
see
like,
that.
Samaj, what you doing? Nothing, I fix my alternator.
Yeah, I saw
And
that
he
video.
like 3, like shit like that. But
But
like
but that's different. He's doing kid stuff. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the ones where they be like having adult convo back and forth, like, or the kid be
Or
like,
reciting lyrics
or the
to
kid really be
something.
just talking back crazy to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they
See
be
how the
talking
movies,
crazy
like,
and they
shows
think
a
it's
lot.
cute and funny.
Yeah.
And then them
Yeah.
niggas they get into high school, and now you really like going back and forth with your child. Like,
Like you talking with a kid and you say something to him and be like, I don't want to do that shit.
yeah, they be like, when your child is like,
Yeah.
I ain't about to do that. You see, I'm busy.
Yeah.
People like, boy, this boy is crazy. No. He gets to give him them hands.
I was like, what? Like,
Who the
what?
fuck is he talking to?
That wouldn't activate
You know what I'm
instantly?
saying? Yeah, I do not like that, bro.
But it's too late by then because you've
It's too late.
trained them to accept you as a friend.
Yeah.
You haven't given them that sense of authority.
No, yeah.
Hey, look, y'all just going to fight. That's all.
Lay down the law.
We're going to reestablish your dominance. That's all.
fact.
How old is
We're going
Roman
to throw them
now?
hands.
10. Yeah, spicy.
Is he spicy? The big Taurus. I was about to say, that's why I asked. I was like, how old is he now? Because I know, my God.
I've been telling Roman.
My God.
Roman
I'm just waiting for the day when you
Look,
really
man.
come over here like, I really had to put pause
Bro,
on
Roman
this.
knows like
He gonna be
I'm
that's
not
gonna be a
going
big
for
boy.
it.
How
Like,
big is he now? I haven't seen him in a
bro,
while.
Roman is big, bro, and I'm
God
like,
almighty.
Roman knows I'm not going for that, my nigga. Like, when you get to a certain age, we can throw these hands, my nigga. You can be fucked up. You're not talking to me like this, like, mama. Yeah, I don't go back and forth with you. Like, none of that goes down over here. Like, keep you talking spicy as a motherfucker though. But yeah, man. I mean, this kid is in custody.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
It's
What
crazy.
can you do though?
happen.
Like,
What does that mean?
What can
Yeah,
you
what
do
is-
other than give him some psychiatric evaluation?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's not
Figure
much
out
talk to
why,
him.
You can
talk
catch a
to
free
him.
body at 6 years old.
It's like you
pretty
can't
much.
give
sure.
him, you can't
Yeah.
give him
This
hard
reminds me of
time. Like
Dexter.
fuck, like you can't give him hard time or nothing. Like he can't. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Speaking of catching a free body at 6 years old, you know that New York City has put a bill or a law into establishment. Anybody under anybody under 11 years old can't go to jail,
Yeah.
Oh.
which could be a good or bad thing.
Why would there 11-year-olds?
Yeah, it depends. We're going to
and
have to see.
undergoing
Or
the jail?
juvie either. There's no...
Or
Because
juvie or anything
because
like
of
that.
our
Yeah,
society and
like you
what
can't be
niggas doing.
detained.
No, they're still juvie.
That's
a
scary though,
7-year-old
because then they can.
up?
11
People
to-
can start training children to
To
go
do
out there
their
and handle their
jobs.
business.
Yeah.
A kid can do a lot at 10 and 11
They
years
already
old.
have kids running.
Man,
the
I read a
streets
whole
anyway
book
in
about
certain-
child
some-
soldiers.
saying?
That's what I'm saying. Child soldiers. I mean, these kids
Yeah, I
are
was
getting
looking at it, too.
these kids can get real active,
fact, yeah.
real young, and if there's a law established, at the same time, it's not like when they passed this bill, they also passed a bill that was like, we're also increasing this funding to help at-risk children under 11.
Right.
Because that'd be different. You know what I'm saying? That would
Yeah.
be different if you're not going to prosecute them as adults or even juveniles, but then you also have like a couple $1 million budgeted to rehabilitate and help children.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, this could be a good or bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you look at it even in just the like drug community. Kids already be runners and shit. So it's like you starting from a young age doing crime anyway from the jump. So they
Yeah.
just now it's like they gonna turn into from being a runner to like, hey yo, just take care of the op for me while you over there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
period.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
get away. Yeah.
And get away. And like
Yup.
we put money in your pocket, we feed your family, whatever, you good.
They definitely do that.
Yeah. So
Or they get you, probably on your 17th birthday to get you to catch a body for them, and they're like, oh, you're
No,
gonna be
11.
clear. Oh, no, I'm saying, but if you, or you catch a body.
Oh yeah, nowadays.
Yeah, just so that they know, at least, it'll be good expunged anyway.
There was a
You know,
young
we all-
rapper that was interviewed on No Jumper. This was maybe a year or two ago. Small, like these, like the shooters are like these skinny dudes now. Like little, just like they're just small people.
can't fight anyway.
Yeah, right. You
Hence
damn near
the
can't
gun.
fight. Yeah, pretty much. And he was low key like talking pretty casually about like. He said, "Yeah, man, like you got to put your work in like before you're 18, for real. Like
that's crazy.
He's like, I know homies that just did it six months over bodies, a year over a body at juvie. He's like, so you kind of need to establish a lot before you're 18 or even 17 before they can try you as an adult. I'm like, the fact that he knows that shit is kind of scary. Like, because
Talking about it.
I mean, damn near. I mean, 13-year-olds are fucking. Some of these are grown.
I don't know,
looking-
because TK might have thought that too.
I
You
was
see
gonna
what
say,
he
yeah,
had.
see what he had, but he was
TK.
He was on a rampage.
He was 16, 17. Yeah, he was doing extra shit.
TK was 16.
He's
Well, I think
16.
the murder might have been because he was on the run for like a year.
Yeah.
He just had a story.
But
There
I
was
think
a,
he had started when he was like 13.
Oh yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah. For him to
for
be
sure,
on the
for
level
sure.
that he was at by the time
sure.
he finally got arrested, yeah, he probably started at like 13. But there was just a story about TK that just came out, and he was saying that he feels like he wants an appeal because he feels like he shouldn't have been sentenced to 55.
If he was white, then he wouldn't have got
If he was
that
white,
much
he
time.
wouldn't have got
He
that
wouldn't
much
have got that
time
heavy.
because
Yeah,
apparently there was like a white co-defendant that got 0 time and 10 years of probation. In the same case, that was in the car as well, the one that like they ran that person over
Right.
with. So, but I can't remember if TK has 1 or 2 bodies. I know he definitely has the Chick-fil-A body where like they were in like a car full of people. He was with a car full of people. And they ran somebody over like on some Suge Knight shit. Like did it like a damn near like a double tap on some shit.
That's crazy.
And running somebody over, and all of it was caught on the surveillance footage outside the Chick-fil-A. So that was one body, guaranteed. But I think he might have something else too. So
Yeah.
he was going up against 2 bodies.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
418.
Yeah, so it's like, and he was in Texas.
That's too much, man.
Like, bro. And on top of that, TK was like starting gangs in jail, waiting for trial. He had started a new gang. And it's like, he's been in jail for like 4 years maybe at this point.
That's what.
It's fucked up to say, but I don't think he's ready for an appeal yet.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ready for an appeal. Like, I think
Baby, just go ahead and do your time.
I don't think he should do all
rehabilitation
55. I think he should, because he was trying to go at it on the he was trying to go at it as a perspective of like,
Had he not made a
I've
mockery of them
learned my
looking
life.
for him,
He feels like he should have got juvenile life, which
Correct.
I didn't know juvenile life was at 25.
I didn't know that
So if you
either.
get you can get juvenile life, but you get released at 25.
I never even heard about that before.
I never heard about it
yeah, I
until
didn't
his thing either. So like, you can get juvenile life, maybe kill 1 or 2 people at 17 or 16, get sentenced to juvenile life, and be out at 25. You have a whole life ahead of you.
Still,
That's a sweet deal.
That's a really sweet deal. That's a really sweet deal.
Wild. I didn't know that was a thing, bro.
Yeah. So I think he was like on the perspective of he was saying I should have got juvenile life instead of 55 years and tried it as an adult.
Oh, okay.
That's deep.
Because he'll get out at like 65, almost 70.
Right. Which that sucks.
That does.
Which is,
man.
his life is done. You know what I'm saying?
World's
Like,
so different at that point.
you're right. He looks so different. You're not
People don't
recording.
care about you
That's
anymore.
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's deep.
And adding years while already in jail is really easy to do as well, too.
It is.
You know, you're defending yourself. You might need to carry a knife or shake somebody to save your life. You know what I'm
Imagine
saying?
being 80 on Facebook and telling them they finally free TK.
That's crazy.
Exactly. That's crazy.
crazy.
TK coming home.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Wow.
He
But at the
he
same-
made a mockery of them looking for him. That's all.
He did. He
You
dropped
killed
a-
people and then went on a run and made
He
a
dropped a
mockery
hit
of it.
record.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
which is why,
That's why they
since it's
doing
only
it,
been
like-
4 years, bro, you almost need to wait for like a whole new like employment staff to kind of come into like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
do
you
we need
directly
this, though?
affected the people that will be giving you the appeal.
Yeah, I was about to
You,
say,
you directly mock them. They're not finna try your case in 4 years.
But
You
do
know
we
what I mean?
need, do
They
we
don't want
need
it to be
situations
untouchable.
like this though? Do we need situations like this to still like be an example of like how far a mistake can take you?
How far? What?
A mistake can take you. Like, do we need these situations to low-key be like, look, my nigga, it can get real for you.
I feel like the justice system
It's
since
fucked
it
up.
shows
You've
it
been known that.
does it shows examples all the time. Like,
That's true.
I feel like they make examples out of people all the time.
Well, yeah, the example part,
Especially
the
minorities.
example part I don't like, but the example part I kind of understand when there's a crime attached to the example. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's when I understand almost a little bit of the example.
Yeah.
But
a
if you
little bit.
if you intend to kill someone,
say that,
is
I
it a
mean-
mistake?
No, that's what I was about to say. These were no
Yeah.
mistakes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not like an intentional
Dropping
boom,
the
this
track.
happened. You know
That's
what
why I
I'm
said,
saying?
baby, do your time.
That's what I'm saying.
do
Essentially.
your
he
time.
dropped a real hit.
Yeah.
I was
That's
just trying to
what
do
I'm
the
saying.
race. But I ain't that case. But I ain't beat that case,
Look-
bitch. I did
look
the
at
race.
Look at it.
What, nigga? You are crazy.
Yeah. So I think that it could be correct. I mean, like, yeah, if you intend to kill somebody, your sentence
That
should
is
be
just a
harsher
long-ass
than
time.
Yeah.
anybody else who actually makes a
I'm
mistake.
only saying
Right.
free you for victimless crimes.
I feel that.
Victimless crimes.
Victimless crimes only. I'm only saying free you to
Yeah.
that. I lied because I be saying free Melly.
Yeah, because if I mean, yeah,
Or victimless crimes, or if you got that heat, them slappers.
you got to be good at music.
But he's also
you gotta be
mentally
good
ill.
for me to like
Yeah.
ignore the
He's
murder.
also
a little
mentally
bit.
ill though.
Like,
Yeah,
I
be
love
good.
it.
I'll overlook the
Melly
murder.
makes
Be good at what you do,
Fuck
yeah.
y'all.
Like
You
I
can kill
saw, like
anybody
I
I
just,
know.
like I just saw something. They were like, let's just be real. If YSL, if Young Thug beats all these charges, but he really did order all these murders, do you really care that he killed all these people?
Damn.
And that's a question that people like Charleston White ride the back, like
Yeah.
fuel their campaigns.
The people in those
are-
communities care like a motherfucker.
Exactly. The people that it's affecting, the people in those communities. You're just a musical fan.
Yeah.
Your motivation and your whole free campaign
Yeah.
is literally based off the fact that you just don't want to be cheated any music, any
Yeah.
good music
And
that you really like.
That's crazy. You said that. I had that conversation with my friend the other day. He was just like, he didn't really care. I was like, bro, no one cares until it's your family.
Exactly.
I said, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter until it's your family.
But yeah, think about
Yeah.
it. Like
I said,
two
you
to
had somebody in your
three people
family
died
killed.
at this person's word.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
You
same
gotta,
Yeah,
thing.
you gotta consider that.
No,
at the
no,
end of the
go
day.
ahead, go
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, it would be interesting. Like, you're a Young Thug fan and then Young Thug killed someone you know, could you still be a fan musically?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's easy not to be a fan.
Because
when
he's
it's not
destroyed.
personal.
He allegedly
Or
has
not to
destroyed at least 2 people's families.
Yeah.
Right.
And technically a third person that he's like actively,
So you ask them, hey, you still gonna buy his new...
Lucci, that he's like tried to like allegedly tried to like
right.
kill multiple times.
Assassination attempts.
Even down in jail, he's like allegedly ordered hits on him in jail. So it's like the craziest thing about the whole YSL case though is that like Young Thug has like 8 to 10 members that have taken plea deals and agreed to snitch, and have also openly said in court that YSL is a gang. And signed plea deals that say if you're called to testify, you will testify,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
not plead your amendment. What's the what?
I said yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, and not plead your not plead the fifth.
Yeah.
But his mortal op that they've tried to kill each other several times, YFN and Lucci, said that he will not testify against Young Thug. So your gang members have switched on you.
Yeah.
And the person that has tried to kill you multiple times, and you
Will
tried to
not
kill him
testify.
allegedly multiple times,
the only one
literally
keeping
won't even
streets.
take the stand for you. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's what niggas is like.
Gunna was the only rapper that got out of jail and didn't do a first day out.
Come on now.
I kind of hope I get arrested. Like, let me not hope that.
Excuse me?
But if I do get arrested, like on some, I know if I get arrested. All right, so let me reiterate this. Let me reiterate
Let's start
this.
it again.
If I get arrested,
Let 'em
number
cook,
one, I
y'all.
know I'm not getting arrested for no heinous shit. If I get arrested for some shit, like some heinous shit, y'all know they capping on my name.
Facts.
So that's number one. So I know if I do get arrested, it's gonna be for some dumb shit, like a failure to appear that I really just like I accidentally let slip through the cracks.
Right.
Ran a stop sign and was talking crazy to the police officer. Some goofy shit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Something that's easily a speeding ticket, whatever, you know? But what I was saying is the momentum that I'm gonna use for this next mugshot, it's lit, nigga. We up. We up. Now that I feel like I figured out marketing, I'm dropping the first day out. It's gonna be the podcast cover that week. It's gonna be the single cover that week. I'm gonna taunt the police department. I am doing it all. I'm gonna go to court like I'm Tory Lanez, like thinking I'm really gonna beat the, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm wearing a turtleneck and a blazer.
Hey.
Like
And use Roman big ass to hold up like this.
right, yeah. And like if he's like 14 or 15, have him on my back like, yeah, man, go to court today, y'all, for this failure to appear. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna milk that shit.
Doing PR and
I'm gonna
shit.
milk the dumbest. Oh, I'm cheesing hard as hell in my mugshot.
You know, posing like a mug in the
I'm
mug
posing
shot.
like hell. They gonna be like, put your hands down.
Thanks.
And like I can't. It's gonna be lit,
You're
bro.
just gonna have to take the picture, dog.
Yeah,
That
like,
nigga
I'm
not gonna stop
switching
doing
up.
this.
I'm not switching up. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny as shit.
Yeah. So it's like I'm running that campaign because I know I'm not gonna get arrested for no dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not no shit that would have anybody view me differently. You know?
Yeah.
Right. That's hilarious.
So yeah, I'm milking the next one.
Yeah.
I hope it stopped for a while, but I feel like it's the more clout niggas get, it's just inevitable. Like
Yo, they've been killing, bro. They've been
Right.
locking everybody up.
What
I
do
don't
you
know.
mean?
Wake County mugshots been going off.
Oh.
like
they have kind of been going off
bro,
recently.
literally. I done
New
seen
Year's
so
and
many
shit.
people the
Yeah.
last
So many
few
people
days.
that I've known, yeah, like you just see.
I'm like, damn.
For what?
Couple of my immediate friends, what y'all doing? Slow down. God damn. I had an email, had a message to a little Wake County mugshot page on Twitter, like, can you delete this mugshot, please?
Yeah, and they will.
delete
They'll
this? They
take
will.
it down. They'll take it
Yeah.
down. Most people don't know that, but honestly, sometimes once it goes viral, it's up.
Yeah, it's
It had-
Like,
It had 6 likes already. I was like, you mother.
yeah, once it got 6 to 10, once it got a couple retweets, it's over for you, bro.
it's out there at that
And then
point.
now Twitter shows how many times.
It was
Twitter
viewed.
shows the impressions now.
How many views you had?
It shows the views on the thing. So the video has a view count, and just the tweet has a view count now too. So yeah, now you can just see the actual impressions too, on like how many people have actually viewed something.
like the traffic, more or less.
Yeah, and the Make County mugshot pages are lit, bro. Like everybody follows them.
Everybody
Yeah.
got a
Everybody
DUI,
follows them, bro.
DWI.
Everybody.
I wonder who's aspiring. It's like, man, I can't wait until I'm on it.
Yeah, right.
Look at all those views, man.
The DUI ones are always the funniest because those are the people that just like they're used to just like avoiding getting in trouble.
Right.
So the DUI ones are always funny because it's always somebody who could tell this is the first time they've ever gotten in real trouble,
Yeah.
Yep.
and that'd be the funny. You want to lift it up?
Or like crying and stuff.
Caught slippy at mascara running.
Yeah.
But if the, I mean, I guess that
You do kind of want to, if you don't want it to be a DUI though. That's because those you always look so crazy in the mug shots on the DUI.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy as hell.
Because they take it when you're in that mode.
They're never nice with you in a DUI, man.
Oh nah.
They smell alcohol. They
The
start
white girls are
roughing you
always
up.
crying.
Yeah.
Their eyes are always crazy red. They always just,
hair's crazy.
They be falling apart. They be like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Because they don't know turmoil.
They
Like,
can't
don't
even
know,
wrap. They
like-
cannot wrap their mind around somebody like
Being in trouble.
them being in trouble.
I got arrested.
Yeah.
Eyes
Can I have
be
my cell
puffy
phone?
and shit. Yeah.
Mom. That's funny as shit.
Somebody come get me,
Yeah.
Chill out.
please.
I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm not black.
Right. Literally. Nah.
They go to
Literally.
read one. That's the real one.
Literally.
To the scary.
One of my
smells bad.
favorite videos is it's a black guy commentating as a white lady resisting arrest.
In that parking lot,
in
and
that
he like, no,
parking
do
lot.
it like you do us.
Do it dirty. He was like, I know he holding him up. Oh, I know she's not resisting. You better slam her. You better keep that same energy. And then the police officer slaps. He said, there you go. There you go. He did it. Throw it. Yeah, put it down. Put it down. Like, oh my God, bro. That video is so real, bro. Because if nobody was there, like, if they were literally not there holding them accountable,
Oh, man, they would've kicked gloves.
They would have let
Oh,
her.
yeah.
I mean, she thrashing and shit. You know what I'm saying? They would have let her continue to do all that shit.
You know that.
Nah. Flip her up over your shoulder like you would do us.
Yeah.
Throw her to the ground.
He's like,
And when
oh,
he
shit,
threw
I'm
her
on
to the
camera.
ground,
Say, put it down.
yeah, put it down. Boy, that shit was hilarious.
Leon, you got that head on your head like Wayne head.
Yup.
Wayne had.
Yo,
like
Wayne
Wayne.
head.
Oh yeah.
Wayne head.
Oh, shit.
Bring back black cartoons.
So staying with the rap because the last thing we talked about was it Young Thug. Oh yeah, just kind of finished with Young Thug though. At first, the RICO had like 67. I don't know. It's kind of hard to keep up with it.
67 charges. I think they charged him with 8.
He only got charged with 8, and murder's not on one of them. Machine gun is on there, which is a pretty heavy
But those
charge.
I feel like those are the charges that when they came to his house, but
Exactly.
they weren't supposed to. They had a warrant, but where those things were located, they did not have a warrant to search those
gotcha. Yeah,
areas.
yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't think that's gonna stick.
But yeah, I wonder if he's gonna beat this case. I really don't know personally.
I don't know.
And honestly, it's just like too much trying to keep up with like every update.
Absolutely.
It's just too much, bro. It's
Moving parts, too many pieces.
way too many moving parts,
yeah.
way too many big pieces. The last update, it's just like now I just be like, somebody else snitching?
Yeah.
Somebody else signed a plea deal? Okay, but I'm not looking into no details yet.
It's one of
'cause
the ones where I just might as well wait for the verdict, especially after how Tory came out.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
yeah,
I might as well just
exactly.
wait for
Yeah,
the
I don't know
verdict.
where this might go.
I wish they had like details like how they had on that case.
It's too many.
What you mean?
It's too many. They do
Like
have
how they
details.
had.
Oh, no,
details,
no,
like,
they
they
do.
have them.
Conflicting
It's just so
details.
many.
They got details.
They
It's
got
just
details.
so much. They've been in court damn near every day for like the last
Yeah.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
preparing for the trial. But so it's like
It's almost too much evidence.
it's too much. It's like
That is
there's
almost contradictory.
a brand new update every single day. But I mean, they're live streaming the entire trial. They're live streaming the pre-trial. So it's like every day you can see Young Thug in his suit, like with his glasses on, going over things with his lawyer. Like it is a consistent thing every day, and it's just like I do not have the energy for it.
It's on C-SPAN.
Yeah, academics are streaming it. I mean, academics be having minimum 15, 20,000 people in his live every
Yep,
day.
every time.
Damn.
When he's streaming
about
about
it.
that. Yeah, minimum. And we're talking every day.
Yep.
Monday through Friday.
People are keeping up and having these stories, but it's like it's just so much, bro. It's just so much.
Yeah, I just don't have time to hear.
Oh man,
That's a real skill. Certain things, bro, just like being able to just like talk about things for hours and hours. And
Oh yeah.
You mean like
Fucking
streamers?
skill
just making content. It's just
Yeah.
like making content in general, bro.
That's what Hassan do. He be.
I mean, the
12 hours.
streamers are the
Yeah.
masters of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That-
yeah.
The streamers are the
Hours.
masters of it.
Like you have to
your
like
chat is
nearby have no
everything.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think your Discord is really important because if you read the Discord and you're really into it, then they'll actually keep you.
But
Oh,
they
yeah.
They get there before that though. That just adds a new element. Or like
Right.
Yeah.
a lot of them are so good at it that it becomes that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
then everybody's
yeah.
brought into it. But yes, once that Discord and that chat start going.
Because they'll feed you stuff.
They'll feed
you,
them
you
everything.
ask
They
them
will.
for a video,
Yep.
and they will feed you
They'll feed it
links
to 'em,
when
yep.
you want them. They'll do like
Yep.
they'll keep your show going
It's
for
a whole
you, man.
team
So it's
effort,
actually yeah.
But there's another thing too, though. Like another thing is, like the biggest video we had probably like the biggest YouTube video we had last year was the Rings of Power one, right?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
probably the biggest video that we had, actual
You
video.
got the white people with that.
shitting on the
Yeah, because it had like 8.3K views or whatever on YouTube. We got like hundreds of subscribers off that, hundreds of comments, like thousands of engagement on YouTube alone. So it's like a lot of our followers, a nice chunk of them are there for that type of content. So I started following the channels that I was watching because I'm like, we have an audience. We don't even have that audience to feed now. You know what I'm saying? Like that we could feed.
Which we didn't think we were gonna have because remember you were hesitant to do
The
it.
very
at first,
beginning of the
because
clip
you're
starts off with, I don't know how many people are gonna
like,
care about this.
And I was
literally
like,
the beginning
I don't
of
know,
it.
man. A lot of people are talking about it right now.
Yeah, that was literally the first 2 seconds of that video.
Yeah.
And then that was the one that blew up.
Ironically.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I started following them because it's like, I feel like I've gotten decent or learned, like we've all gotten good at like the type of topics our audience comes to us. And we've learned how to like make content out of that, maybe 2 to 3 different ways. No, 1 to 2 different ways. Let me be real. 1 to 2 different ways throughout a week. I can do a Tory Lanez video twice in 1 week, come from 2 different angles, make it entertaining, but fucking 10 times is a lot harder. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's what these great content creators are doing.
They're doing that, just that one thing. Yeah.
Bruh, so just recently I was like, I need to start watching these channels more so that like, because during that time period I was able to see the YouTube analytics will show what your followers are other watching, and there's movie review only channels in there. And like our list of top 10 channels that our followers subscribe to, it's like 4 or 5 movie channels in there, or TV review or cinema review channels in there.
Yeah.
Which means we have a decent population in there that is literally watching that.
Yeah.
So I was like, going back to Blurred, Nerdrotic, and what's the British guy? I like him.
British. The Critical Drinker?
The Critical Drinker. I like him. Yeah, but going back to him.
I've seen his videos.
Yeah, he has good points.
Just like watching, he's like, he might be the best. He might be
Yeah,
the best.
because he comes up from it. He comes to it from a writer's perspective always.
Ah, got you.
Because he's a novelist himself.
Got you.
So that's why
Okay.
he's like, he can spot movies that have terrible writing, even ones that I'm like, oh, damn, that was kind of bad writing now that I think about it.
Yeah.
You know, but he's coming at it from like a literary sense. So he's like, if your movie doesn't have good writing, he's just like, this is a piece of
He's
shit.
shitting on it, yeah. But so I started watching them a little bit more. Bruh, 2 of them just dropped in the last week a Rings of Power video again. I was
shit.
like, I said,
Yeah.
oh shit, I'm still supposed to be making Rings of Power content?
Wait,
you know what I'm saying?
Are they doing
People still
another
talking
season?
about that?
Probably, but
Yeah,
they're still
I
talking
think
about
it's
the
set up
last
They're
that
one.
talking
way.
about the last one because he comes up with different ways to talk about it. He'll say,
Right.
In this video, he'll say this is why it sucked. In
Right.
this video, he'll explain what they could have done better.
This is where they
In
went
this
wrong.
one,
Right.
he's like, okay, it's involved in one of the top 10 worst TV shows, you know, and then like he'll talk about it.
Yeah,
again, you know,
so it's like,
comes up with different ways. to
I'm
talk
like,
about it.
damn, it just made me think like, damn, I gotta get better, bro. I gotta get better because
Right.
even when we did the next video about Rings of Power, that video did 1,000.
It did.
Yeah.
It
The
did.
first one did 8K, that one did a K. I could have had 5 more Rings of Power videos out, and been numbers analytics been lit.
Facts,
Yeah,
facts.
because remember that's
Well,
people respond to.
You already watched Avatar. Might as well go ahead.
Oh, and
Yeah,
I'm sure
exactly.
that would work for Avatar too because
It
everybody's
definitely
talking
will.
about that now.
Oh,
and
yeah, and
some
it's
hate it, some love it. So,
And that's the thing, bro. It's like I'm having a hard time where I'm really trying to figure out how to start looking at things and like, how can I do this video 10 times?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
How-
How to
yeah.
turn this
How can I
one
make
piece
this?
into,
How can I make this 10
This
times?
piece of content,
Yeah.
how can you stretch this piece of content?
Yes,
Yeah,
right. And
yeah,
it's
facts.
Yeah, that's exactly what everybody actually does.
Everybody
You know,
does.
like,
All the
yeah.
good ones
All
are
the good
doing
ones
that.
do it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, I think it's you have one thesis per video, and you just attack that
Yeah.
question.
Yeah,
that
I do need to look
existential
at it more
question.
from a writing perspective.
yeah.
Of I'm writing one paragraph.
Right.
What's my thesis statement
Yeah.
Exactly.
for each video?
But
You
also,
need to work around that.
but also you got to keep in mind too that these channels they have one thing that they do. This channel talks about movies and TV shows. This channel talks
Yes.
about music. You know, like I think maybe it's a question of like, when we even started this, it's just like, okay, what exactly are we?
What is this channel for?
pinpointing? Yeah,
So
what are
this
we
is the
talking
thing,
about?
and
'Cause
that's
we're
another-
kinda all over the place.
That's another really important thing that
Right, for sure. Yeah.
That's another really important thing that I've talked to more than one person about, and I've seen in more than one YouTube video, is your channel blows up when people are able to quickly identify why they're going to your channel.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the quickest way and the best way to get a conversion rate, a high conversion percentage
Yeah.
of people clicking the subscribe button and watching your content is if they know why they're going to your channel.
Yeah, because like Schultz, you go to his podcast because he's a comedian, so you want to hear
Right.
him make jokes. That's why
Right.
you're there. You're not
But
here
you're
for
going there
news
more
and
for
shit.
just more than that. You're going there for for the raunchy comedy. You're going there for
Yeah.
Flagrant
for the
comedy.
flavor
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
You're going
Yeah.
for the
His
specificity
flavor of
his
comedy, yeah.
So
Edgy
it's like
comedy.
you're going there to hear shit that people don't
Well,
want to hear
don't
say.
want to
They
say.
won't
Yeah.
say. You know what I'm saying?
He'll make the
So-
jokes that people are afraid to make.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll flirt
He
on
does
that
it well,
line all
man.
day.
He does it well.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but that made me think. There's no way to pigeon. See, this is the thing for years, and I've even talked to Nance about this. Like, Nance is really good at marketing. Marketing is the same thing. Your brand will do the best when people know why your brand is there. You know what I'm saying? Or what the specific niche or purpose of your brand is. And I've talked to people like Nance, and Nance was like, what do you do? Like, if you could simplify what you do in the simplest form. And then after me and him, me and Tim were like playing basketball. We talked about this shit for like 2 to 3 times. And then he just came to the point. It was just like, bro, we do too much. Like, we do everything. And he was like, the biggest problem is we do a lot of things, and it's not like there's 4 things he could tell me immediately that these aren't even doing nearly as good. So drop these off and just pick them up later.
Yeah.
Most of the things we're partaking in, we do well.
It's true.
We do music. We don't make trash music. We make good music. We make music videos. We make good music videos. We do media. We cover media. We do good media. We do podcasting. We do good podcasting.
Do live event hosting sometimes.
We do live events. We do that well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't see that as a bad thing.
Right.
Being able to have different. If you're a sort of like an entertainment
It'll tie-
conglomerate,
yeah.
right.
it makes sense to
It
have
makes sense,
different.
because it'll tie everything
avenues.
in. But I guess maybe you're just speaking to what is going to draw them in to begin with. Is that what you're
Yeah.
kind of?
Kinda, and it's also made me realize how I think I really have to sit down and write a fire script for our YouTube page introduction video.
Right.
I think I really need to formulate a powerful 30 to 60 seconds
Yeah.
video. The channel video.
Yeah.
Where as soon as you land on the page, it auto plays.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And it's normally the introduction. It gives people, and it just needs to be short and sweet. And I need to make a really engaging script and visual video
yeah.
that says what we do.
Yeah.
And I think that will help a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can see that.
So you could come here for this and then.
Yeah, because think about like when somebody somebody finds us from the shorts that we do.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they hit subscribe, they go to the page, they find a short that we do off of Krishan Rock and Blueface. And then they subscribe, and the next video is Rings of Power. They're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm
And
saying?
the opposite way around too, where they come for Rings of
absolutely.
Power, and then they're like,
Exactly.
I think hip hop is trash.
Especially those people. I'm
Right.
thinking especially those people.
They get
like,
whiplash for
They
real.
did not listen to hip hop.
Yeah, bro, like,
some of them.
the fact that their top genre might not even be hip hop.
Yeah.
They subscribe off of Rings of
Hip-hop ain't
Power,
music,
right.
and the next video was Blueface and Krishan. They're like, what the fuck?
What is a Blueface?
What did I just subscribe to? Like,
He has a blue face. Is this Avatar?
Long story short, we're too well-rounded of people.
yeah, and it's like.
That's real shit, though. Yeah.
Like I really need to figure out, and it's like when I think about it, it could be done really well, especially with the future plans that we have already setting in motion for this year, surrounding Menace material. But I'm like, think about how fire this video and commercial can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking if I write a powerful script where I'm like, I'm getting to it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like. All the things that we have to say that we do, it's like we do music, and we can give you a quick 10-second
Piece of whatever it is.
Lauren rapping, Cherry rapping, me rapping, boom, that's gone. Now the podcast come back. Then you got, they got the podcast sizzle joint. Then we got some of the marketing stuff that we've done, and we got boom, boom, boom. Some of those hit. We got the pills and potion. Then all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck? Like then we got the movie reviews, and it's like, boom, boom. It's like, oh no, it's like okay. Oh shit! I know why I'm here now. I know. I just feel like it's gonna be better for people. I feel like people will subscribe more when they know that I might only be subscribing for him to drop these type of videos.
Yeah.
And I know, but at least he told me other things will pop up in my feed.
Yeah, it's like
You know what I'm saying?
It's like not necessarily hone in on just what are we doing more so than pointing out how much you could get here.
Yeah.
It's just like
And don't be turned off when I make that Blueface page, even though
Right.
you're only here for the movie reviews.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you might lose a sub
Facts.
That's all.
Yeah.
if there's only one movie review a month,
Right.
and you keep popping this hip hop shit in my goddamn timeline
Yeah.
that I don't care about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
so yeah, I've been thinking about that.
It's
and
demographics, man. Just
I really want to have that by
I mean,
February.
a variety show, I don't think is a bad thing, man. I think
Yeah, I don't think.
No, I don't
bad,
think so.
but-
It's either, especially the name of the business, Minister Entertainment.
Yeah,
Right.
It doesn't pigeonhole us.
Yeah.
Entertainment doesn't
Yeah.
pigeonhole us,
Right.
which helps.
Yeah.
So I think that alone helps a lot to where it's not Menace Material podcast. It's not Menace Material
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It's not Menace Material film. It's
Yeah.
entertainment. So I think that helps us a lot
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
The fact that it's
Entertainment.
entertainment. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So it could be a multitude or
Yeah, it can be real
amalgamation of
broad
everything.
though. So yeah, I was just thinking about
But also too, like, because we're in a very algorithm-driven space now, so it's real. You really have to get specific about certain things that people could get drawn to and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But you could do that just strategically, I guess.
Yeah. I'm really thinking about looking into one of these like Middle Eastern, Indian, whatever, foreign third-party outsourcing editing companies too.
Oh.
I'm really interested on Fiverr because they're all over Fiverr.
Fiverr, they're all
And
over
I'm
the
really
place.
interested in like
How well they do.
I just how well do they do and can I afford it for real?
Right.
A lot of movie
You know what I'm saying?
reactors, like
A lot of-
outsource.
A lot of people are outsourcing their editing, and I mean, that one everybody knows. Everybody that makes content, we all know.
It takes
the
forever
editing
to do
literally
everything.
takes the longest.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
the consuming part for
it
sure.
literally
all
takes the
together.
longest. I got-
Fantano don't even does his own
Hell
editing
no!
anymore.
All of them are done with that part.
Yeah, you
could edit a room.
He hired
everybody-
somebody to do that.
Everybody does it for a time period,
Yeah.
but it's
It's a lot,
That's
bro.
normally one of the first things you try
Starting
to
out, yeah.
outsource.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, man, and it's a lot, and it's like, I wonder. I guess I'm really paranoid about
The quality and what they do with the kid they do.
in the
your way.
editing style too.
Style,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
You're
saying?
losing-
Like,
what I mean by
you're not
quality,
looking like
too.
you're,
But like, will they pick out the clip I would have picked
yes, yes.
Oh.
out? Shit like
Yeah.
that. Like,
And that's the thing. What all do I need to send to you?
Yeah.
Because
they have to
I
know
trust the editor. I trust the editor to edit something like Pills and Potions, the full podcast episode. But then I wouldn't even want to do that because that's so quick now.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That don't
I
take
wouldn't want to
much.
pay somebody now. Pills and Potions, I would pay somebody for that.
that's a lot.
Because there's
Yeah.
multiple angles.
Yeah.
There's an audio sync component. There's
Yeah.
that's a little bit more, which is why that show we already plan on doing it in seasons.
Correct.
Because doing something like that every week is
No,
not
you gotta
feasible
s- you gotta
unless
yeah.
one of these outsource companies
Can bang it out.
cuts a crazy deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where I pay them $100 a week or some shit, and they do whatever I send them. I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
I don't know what the numbers might be. You know
on,
what I
top
mean?
on top of a channel commercial, I was thinking about that too. Anyway, we literally just can have a outsourcing or editing commercial, nigga. Like, look, like
Outsource or editing commercial.
no,
What
well,
you
not
mean?
commercial, but like an advertisement.
Put out an
essentially.
ad. We're looking
put out
for
an
an
ad.
editor.
Like, I need you, nigga.
Oh, yeah,
Pull up.
true,
You know what I'm saying?
true,
Like,
true.
I need you.
True,
Pull
yeah.
Because right now, shit is at a certain point, it has to happen.
Right. Yeah, and it's like I feel like this year too, it kind of has to happen.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm looking into grants and stuff like that.
I
Shout out to
sent you
that
shit
one.
today.
Shout out to the one you sent me. But I remember I was looking at them before, and I'm like, maybe catch a couple of them. If I can catch a couple grants,
Yeah,
and just
some
like set up a
sponsorship.
1-year contract.
Yeah.
Good
Where
to go.
I'm done with the money part already. I collect some money, pay these services for like a 1-year contract,
Yeah.
and then this year we can literally just record and record,
Yeah.
send. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And not have to touch it at all.
Right.
So it's something that I think I'm gonna look into.
And in terms of clips, I think that would just be up to you, just being like, okay, from this minute to that minute, make that a clip.
That's what I'm thinking. So even if I do send them the thing, I mean, I guess it would be simple because once I
It's
send you
just
the
a note.
timestamps,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
send you
timestamps, yeah.
I send you all the out screen. I saw you all the intro, all the out screen things, and I send all that off. You have it back in a certain time period. I don't know how long the turnaround is or whatever, but it's like
Right.
the only thing that I don't know if I would trust is the reels. Editing the reels part
Oh,
because I
okay.
like to go through that. But at the same time, I might give somebody the clip and they make a 10 times better reel than I've been making.
Yeah.
Right.
They might, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's
You
like
have to test it out.
Facts.
I just gotta
Or-
test it.
Or just
Yeah.
a
Some
different
samples.
fashion where it's still like is on an even playing field.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Right,
'cause
right.
It's like that guy, what's his name, Patrick on YouTube, who like he'll pay people like $1,000 to do the commercial for him.
Oh yeah, Patrick CC.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
CC.
Cloud,
CC,
Patrick
but
Cloud.
It's not Cloud. It's
No,
somebody.
not Cloud.
Oh, Schaefer. Something Schaefer. Daniel
Yeah,
Schaefer. Daniel Schaefer.
Daniel Schaefer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Daniel
yeah.
Schaefer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're,
it's like-
and that's like a whole YouTube community
That's-
where like,
yeah.
yeah, these poppin' videographers will go on Fiverr and hire a $20 editor, $100 editor, or $500 editor, and send them all the same footage and
And see what comes out of it.
and then rate And sometimes the $20 editor be better than the $500 editors.
Right.
Yeah.
So
right,
it's
right.
like it's just like a YouTube thing,
Right.
but it just shows you as well
Exactly,
that
that
it shows you
out
as
there.
well that
Yeah.
you might be able to get some fire shit. You just got to take that risk
Facts.
and start
Facts.
sending people $20 to $50 at a time, $100 at a
It
time.
wouldn't be any different than what we've always done. You know what I'm saying? Look how much
Yeah.
money we've lost trying
What
shit.
is Fiverr? Never heard of that.
Okay, so Fiverr was an app that was created years ago. I mean, this
Yeah, it's a long time.
is over 10 years ago
long
at this
time ago,
point.
yeah.
But it's an app. The premise of it was you can find contract workers
Right.
that will do something for you for $5.
Yep, for
Whether it be a voiceover, you need a mixtape cover,
Yep.
you need a song edit, you just need a song mixed and mastered, you need somebody to run your social media account, you need a brand organizer. It's whatever sort of service. And the whole premise of it was all of them have a $5 base package, but then they all have packages above that as well too. So like some of everybody has a $5 base
Add it
level.
for this service. Add it for like if you want to
Yeah.
have like a one redo or whatever the fuck. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
exactly. You
know
get
what I'm
one or
saying?
Right.
two redos or edits,
Yeah,
and
for
then we
this
have
price,
a $40
yeah.
package. We got an $80 package. We got a $200 package.
Okay.
But everybody has a $5 package. But at this point in 2023,
Yeah.
it pretty much starts at like $10 now.
Yeah.
It starts at 10 or $20 or 10 or $15. Now some of them still holding true to the whole $5 thing, which is just not as common. But nobody feels bad paying 10. It's just inflation. You know what I mean?
It is. It is. I will say. I don't know how much luck you have on. I haven't been on there in a long time, but I tried their service. I've lost money on there before a few times trying their service.
Yeah, just trying things.
Yeah, just trying people out, seeing what they do. Like I've had covers come back that I'm just like, what the fuck, nigga? What is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had-
You done had
but
some
then-
bull.
but then
Yeah.
I've also had shit come back where I'm like, all right, I see what you're doing. That wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe I could have done a better job of actually explaining that, and you would have been fired. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like,
Yeah, true. Nah, that's true though.
Nah, you laughing, but I'm
You
dead
wanna
ass.
fire
Like, there was
somebody
one of
that's
them-
fired.
yeah, there's
Right.
one of them where I was like, that's so close, but I think it was my fault. You know what I'm saying? But like,
And this is the thing
Yeah.
too about
A
Fiverr.
miscommunication.
The thing about Fiverr is that there's Fiverr businesses where my business is I have a team of 20 editors that we all operate underneath my Fiverr account, so I can field in 40 orders in one day because I have 10 people to delegate the 40 orders to.
right,
Compared to just
right.
me being one editor, ushering in people.
Fiverr pimping.
Yeah, essentially.
essentially.
And it's like I'm paying them a certain percentage, but I have a big enough team that turns things around fast enough. And a lot of times these big teams and companies, they be these like Indian companies, they be in Afghan, Iraq, like Afghan, they would just be random ass countries with these just teams of fucking editors that get your shit back in fucking 8 hours,
Facts.
12 hours. They got your shit back for $25. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and they have it all organized for you. And they just sent you to Google Dropbox, and all you got to do is schedule the post. That's
It's a whole
it.
production
you know
for
what I
them,
mean?
you know?
Yeah. So it's like
But that's like Upwork. I feel like nowadays you might have better.
Same with Upwork.
I feel like you might have Upwork just feels like a more.
feels more professional,
More professional,
on Upwork.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay.
feels more professional on
More
Upwork.
like Angie's List for.
Kinda. It feels like it feels like the S class.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you can really get.
It feels like the
you can
S
lock in
class of
a continued person. to
third
deal
party
with.
hiring,
Yeah, yeah,
contract hiring or whatever.
for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really thinking about doing that because I'm like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on a small scale now and try to lock in on one or two people and get turnaround times and just see. You have to just see.
Yeah, it's no.
Because if that shit is $20 a week, nigga, if it's $30 a week, I can afford
That's
that.
doable.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Or for
doable. That
$50 a
ain't-
week, I could get that done.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. That can
I could
be
easily
done.
put that budget aside to where, and then all of a sudden now the content is just
It's
like
flowing,
it's
like,
just
yeah.
non-fucking stop. It's
Yeah.
just relentless. That'd be crazy. Where it's just moving around the clock.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
It's hard otherwise.
So yeah,
That's crazy. That would be crazy lucrative somewhere in India or some shit.
man, they're killing it, bro.
Yeah,
They're
making
killing it because I've
$5
been
per
on there
edit.
and I've looked for like try to find logo people and stuff like that. And I mean, they got some big accounts, bro. They got some big accounts with some low prices, and they'd be like whatever, Akash in India
Yeah.
got 70,000 reviews.
Yeah.
So he's had more he's
Not
met
likes,
more than
nigga, reviews.
reviews.
Yeah.
So he's had more clients than reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his star rating is like 4 out of 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, and his price packages is 20, 50 to 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and you get your shit back in 12 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or 8 hours. That's not a bad deal at all.
That's a deal.
That's a deal, goddammit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
That's true. Yeah.
So, yeah, it might be real worth it. I'm gonna start looking into that shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rolling Stones ranks the one and only Michael Jackson as the 86th
I saw that.
greatest of all
I saw
time
that.
out of 200 singers.
Yeah, I saw
Whitney
that.
Houston won't even on that
Greatest singer of all
number
time.
86.
Yeah,
out of
86.
200.
86.
So I didn't look at the list.
Who was
Yeah.
the
I
top
don't even think
87?
Whitney Houston was on
I
that
saw
list.
from Fantan.
Who's won?
I think they had
she
Aretha
was-
Franklin.
Yeah, at that point, we just want to know
She
who
was in
won
the
this.
top.
Yeah, who's won?
Yeah,
10,
Leon
I
looking it up, I
believe.
think.
Yeah.
I
But
think
1 through
Aretha
5.
Franklin was the number one, I think.
I think
Aretha
so, too.
Franklin, you said?
I think so.
First of all, they didn't even have Celine Dion up there. Let's just be
She
clear.
oh, really?
Let's just be clear.
She wasn't
ain't
in the
nobody
top
really
200?
fucking with Celine Dion.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
one of
No,
the
nobody.
best
No, ain't no
vocalists.
really body on that list really fucking with her. Like,
Yeah.
Wait. She wasn't even in 200 at all?
she was not on the
200 is
list
a
at
lot
all.
of singers, goddamn.
lot.
I can't even name 200
No,
singers.
It's
Yeah.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion was not in top
Of course, they
3.
start the fucking list at 200, so I got to roll all the way
Oh
down.
my God. All right, wait.
You
Let's
should
see.
read it out if
Yeah,
you
who
get
is
it.
200?
What is
though?
the
Yeah.
right-
No, don't read all of them.
I gotta
I just
go
want to
way
know
back.
who
Let me go
200
all-
is.
Yeah.
and
Let me
then-
scroll back
yeah.
up first, nigga. Hold on. This shit
and then
crazy.
we'll go to.
Okay,
and then
yeah,
we'll go
that's
to
true.
one.
Yeah, what's
This-
200?
I just want to see the top and the bottom.
Right.
And then we'll,
200 is Rosalia.
I don't even remember.
She has a
Who is
nice
that?
voice.
She's a,
but the greatest of all time voice?
She's a Spanish singer.
She's a
Yeah.
really pretty-
Okay, but she's number
With her,
200 too, though.
with her 2018 breakthrough album, so
Yeah.
she's a fairly new
I
artist.
heard Fantana.
I've heard of her before.
Oh,
though.
Rosalie, I do
Yeah,
know her.
Rosalie.
She got a joint with The
Yeah, I know her.
Weeknd called La Fama or
Didn't she
something
have
like
the
that.
one with?
Shit slaps.
Didn't she have the one with the baby?
No, you're talking about
Who is that girl? Despacito?
Della
The Baby?
Della Ray,
Dua
or something.
Lipa?
Dua Lipa.
Yeah, Dua Lipa.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's the one
not
that had the
Spanish.
song with.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
she- And then she
did
took
have
him
one
off the
release.
song after the.
Starlight on the-
Yeah.
Wow,
Fire
that's
song.
now that bag hurt.
It did.
I know that bag hurt.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a pop hit.
Yeah, she gets big
Wait,
international
where the
money,
fuck is
man.
The next button, nigga. They stopped at 151.
Okay, can we talk about that as you're looking for this?
What's the
I
criteria?
really hate these media websites, man.
Fucking
It's just
suck,
like
bro.
you scroll
Oh,
to the
those-
bottom thinking the next button is down there, but you didn't pass the next button.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and you just
yeah.
scroll past 7 new articles that that are
Yeah.
suggested.
I'm like, this
Yeah.
shit crazy.
and it's
That's
like
true. It's confusing.
the advertisement be everywhere.
Yeah,
bro. Oh my
yeah.
God, Red,
Riddle
so
with
many
ads, bro.
advertisements.
Riddle with ads, bro.
Yeah.
They do have a
They be
have a
hiding
fake
the next
page bottom.
button,
Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
or they make you click next
Just so you know, because
Yeah.
200 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know, just because I saw it on the way down, Erica Badu's number 115.
Okay.
115.
Yeah. Just call out the ones that are like familiar
Yeah,
to us. I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
The Weeknd's number 110? Fuck out of here.
I'm not mad at that.
I am compared to Erica, bro.
All right, bro. Number one,
Is
Aretha
Bruno
Franklin.
How'd you get to the bottom so fast?
They have literally a list up here.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
they have a tab. They got a tab.
Okay,
up there
Whitney
at the
Houston
top.
was number 2.
They damn do
Oh,
that
she was
shit.
number 2. Okay,
Number
so
3,
mad at
Sam
that.
Cooke.
Okay.
Sam Cooke. All
I'm not
right.
really mad at that.
4, Billie Holiday.
All right.
Okay, it's a solid list right now.
Yeah,
5,
that's solid.
Mariah Carey.
That's
Yeah,
solid.
she had to be in the top
She had to
10.
6, Ray Charles.
Okay.
Okay.
7, Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8, Beyonce.
That's cap.
That's
Yeah.
cap.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's cap.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
9,
this cap.
Otis Redding.
Okay, yeah.
10, Al Green.
He should definitely.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Little
now who
Ri-
do we think should?
Why is
Richard's
Little
number
Richard
11?
11? Why?
Little
Richard.
Number 11. I
John-
don't think Beyonce should be in the top
John
20.
Lennon.
Criteria.
But she's
Yeah, they
look
got
how far she is from
Patsy
Michael
Cline.
Jackson. Though.
Prince is
Yeah, that's another
And
thing
Michael Jackson
too.
86.
Freddie
Yeah.
Mercury should be way higher than 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
14.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan.
Queen and shit.
They got your boy 16.
Prince.
That's Prince.
You saw how hard it was to sing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Why is Elvis
Yeah.
up
Right,
here?
yeah.
The
I
vocals.
feel like they're judging off. I feel like part of their
Frank
criteria is
Sinatra.
showmanship because all these people
Yeah.
are really
not just vocals.
Marvin Gaye's
yeah.
Marvin Gaye's at the bottom of the top 20.
Yeah, he's at 20.
Nina Simone is coming in at 21, it looks like.
Okay.
But how
should
is
be
Michael
higher
Jackson?
than
That's
that.
not just voice.
Adele
Yeah.
is 22.
Uh-huh.
Beyonce was way too high. I'm sorry.
Way too
She was
high.
way too high.
Way
She
too high,
took
bro.
somebody's spot.
Way too high.
Smokey Robinson.
So Michael Jackson.
Is 80s compared to Beyonce. Like, I mean, yeah, Beyonce's
He's
a
several-
fantastic vocalist, but he was great too.
Yeah, you have to hit the next
Why
page.
is
a
Mary
few
J.
times
Blige
before
on
you
this
get to-
list?
Mary J. Blige is way too high. She
Yeah.
should not be in the top 30.
Mary
at
J.
all.
Blige
What is
over
she?
Michael Jackson.
She's in the
Cap.
top 30.
She's
Yeah, that's
25.
crazy.
Yeah, it's cap.
That's
cap.
crazy.
That's cap.
That's crazy.
Y'all know who
Yeah.
wrote this list. It
Well,
was
this is-
randomly generated to make people
Like
mad,
her
bro.
before
Yeah.
Dolly Parton. Fuck out
Talk about it.
Yo, that's another thing
Right,
too. That's another
that's
thing
what-
too. It's like, see, this is a
Shaka
music.
Khan 29. Come on, bro.
This is a
Yeah,
music
it's cap.
platform
It's cap.
though.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
cap.
You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
That's
So
true.
they should be.
Luther Vandross 31.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
I'm just go ahead and close this.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
Yeah,
Look,
go ahead, Cole.
We had our
Michael
expert
Jackson's
trolls
86.
compile this list.
Yeah.
And where was Prince?
Prince
like
was
16.
16 or 17. Prince was like 16.
Wow, so he's even further than Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm just curious. I'm like, why?
Ain't it kind of weird
all
that
the
because
way
you
back
remember the
there?
whole Prince and Michael Jackson thing? They were battling kind of like their whole career.
Yeah, yeah.
So why wouldn't they be close to each other?
Pepsi and Coke.
Right. So why wouldn't they be why wouldn't they be close to
Yeah,
each other on this
yeah.
top 200 ranking? On top of that,
No,
when
I just want to understand why Michael Jackson is so far back.
I like
Yeah.
Amy Winehouse's voice
True.
too. Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse did have
sure.
a great voice.
Crazy
Yeah.
voice.
She's
Love
number
her.
83.
Yeah,
Troubled
that's
soul.
weird.
Her guitar's name was Sherry, and we share the same middle name.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah.
that's
That's
the
crazy.
thing that I was gonna bring up too is like, Rolling Stones is a music publication, so you would think there would be some sort of like validness with it.
There are
kind of
no black
data
people
they're
in these
using or
spaces.
something?
That's probably
There's
true.
not
There
enough
sh- there
black
should
people
be
in
a-
these spaces.
That might be true.
You think it's just black? Well,
Yes,
Rolling
there's not.
Stones
There's,
is
I don't want to
is
say
a
people
white-
of color.
That's true.
There's
It's
no
Rolling
black
Stone, yeah,
people
that's
Yeah,
true.
in
they've been
these
around
spaces.
since
There's
the
not
60s
enough
or
black people in
50s
these
or whatever.
Then
spaces.
why is Mary J. Blige number 31?
Because they thought
like her.
because we say she's our queen, so they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
be.
one of those
Could
like
be.
we
They're
love
like,
her
"This is
so
what I want,"
much,
right?
but that does not mean she's the best singer.
Right. We love her so
Just
much.
'cause we love her.
Michael
Michael Jackson's
Jackson's
86 because of his controversy, so let's put him all the way back.
That had to be what
Could
it
be,
was. That
could be.
Yeah.
His controversy had to push him down.
Yeah, I don't know.
right?
Are black people into Michael? I don't know.
Yeah, that had to
Put
be
him all the way back.
that had to be a controversial push down
Right,
because
Yeah.
ain't no way if we talking about just straight voice.
Yeah, that's true.
Was
That's
Chris
true.
Brown on that list?
Oh yeah, I don't even know.
Probably was.
They probably took R. Kelly out of the top 100 for that reason too.
They definitely did probably, and he should. R. Kelly should probably be in the top 50. And then I wonder if they're also combining. They said
He's in the top
singer.
50,
I
you
hit
said?
myself twice with this.
Oh, I was about to
It
say.
is.
Oh,
Oh,
You might not like this strategy then, huh? Maybe we could just turn it more a little bit this way, maybe. Just staying, I don't know. I'm trying to make it to where y'all don't have to hold nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm the only one holding the shaft.
right. And then I figured in the meantime, I feel like in the meantime, maybe I'll just like go back and forth between y'all. Like every week, y'all will switch.
Y'all can get the stand.
Who has to hold it?
You give your arm a day off.
Damn, there isn't. I think you get. Let me see it. I feel like that's because you know what? I think the other one is the. Yeah, just put a new one in. Yeah, that is. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. So I was thinking about how like the reason I was bringing up like their music publication, that kind of like their word should be valid, but then it's like we also had New York Times, who's not a music publication, names Kendrick Lamar as the greatest rapper of this generation.
Of this generation.
Of this
as in-
generation, did you see that?
like
This was
this
and
generation.
this is an old story. This is like a week ago.
Yeah.
So what does it mean when
Okay, I
New York
won't fight that.
when New York Times names something? Does that mean their editors name something? Their writers name
Exactly.
something?
It's like, should we give a fuck that New York Times is telling
These
us
hipster
who the greatest
ass-
rapper?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
25-year-old
Who
Yeah,
is,
exactly.
like,
literally,
Pretentious.
literally,
Should we give a fuck that New
literally.
York
Yeah,
Times
NYU
thinks they can
motherfucker.
tell us who the greatest rapper of our
MIT
generation
bucks.
is?
Right.
Kendrick
come on,
Lamar is
man.
the only rapper they've ever listened to
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
because he's intellectual.
and honestly, and like, let's be real. If we're talking about the greatest rapper of this generation, the
Drake,
top
right?
3 is Drake, Kendrick, and Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Drake though.
Yeah,
It's got to be
and
Drake.
that's our
Drake is still
generation.
It's
to be
Drake.
honest,
It's
though.
Drake.
I'm so glad I'm not in the same
It's gotta be
generation as
Drake.
y'all.
It's such
Yeah.
an obvious answer.
You're not?
Because out of
I
that
am, but I
list,
don't know why J. Cole's
your
on
parents probably like
Oh.
at least one song by Drake,
Everybody.
and therefore he wins.
Bro,
I still believe that there's
statistically he's
people-
winning as well.
Yeah, I still
I mean, I
believe.
also too, but-
I still believe that everybody in the world knows who Drake is and
Yeah.
likes one Drake song, and I still believe that everybody in the world does not know who Kendrick Lamar is.
Right, man.
It might have a song that they don't love by him.
Right.
I think Drake is way bigger than.
No. You're right.
Yeah, so
Drake
it's
is way. Yes, he is way bigger.
and Drake has been bodying shit for 10 years.
Yeah, but I think it
Drake has
depends-
changed the sound in the last 10 years.
Yeah, even though some of them is other people's sounds, but
Even though some of the other two sounds,
but
he
still,
influenced it.
Yeah, he's still influential. But like I said, like when it comes to making these lists, it depends on what their criteria is. Are they talking about popularity, or are they talking about skill set, or are they talking about body of the quality of body of work? Are they talking about the artistic merit? You know, like it
and that's
depends on
another
what they're
thing
talking
too, where we can go kind of back and forth between this Rolling Stones and this because Stevie Wonder was in the top 10. I think voice wise he shouldn't be in the top 20 But I think if we were to encapsulate everything Stevie Wonder did,
All
the
things
songwriting
considered.
was
I don't know, man.
crazy.
He's like crazy.
All things
Yeah, I don't know
considered,
what
he
you're
was
talking
blind,
I don't know, bro.
playing piano.
I think the
least
songwriting.
15.
I think the
I
song.
think you need to delve a little bit deeper into his
I think
catalog.
No, listen. I
That nigga
understand.
was
I know he has a
sick.
beautiful voice,
Yeah.
but I think combined with his songwriting ability
Was Frankie Lyman on
is
this?
what is what propelled him into the top 10.
I agree. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But if we just take
He was a
strictly
prolific
raw
songwriter.
voice,
Yeah.
because if we're taking strictly raw voice, again, how is Michael Jackson not in the top 10?
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's another one in there. Bob Dylan. He's another one in there. His voice is like, but he's a
Yeah.
really good songwriter. Though. He was a
That's what I'm
crazy
saying.
songwriter.
I feel like
so
they-
that's what
yeah,
it's
he-
on, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like they have to
Yeah.
be combining
Yeah.
songwriting and vocals.
Yeah, I don't
Right,
think it was
right.
just vocals that
It
they were
couldn't have been
making
just
that list on.
vocals.
It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
artistry.
Because how is Mary
and
J.
everything.
Blige in the top 15?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But she covered a whole niche of R&B that nobody really covered that way.
So if
Like,
you
she kinda,
so if you create a niche,
I think
does that
so.
does that give you rights
Yeah,
to the
she
top
sings like
20?
some
Because
tricky.
Little Richard was a niche creator.
He damn
too.
sure was a niche. Yeah, that's another one too.
That's the one. That's who Elvis bit.
Yeah, so if you create a niche, I guess that automatically gives you top 20 entry.
I think so. Well, top 30 at least.
Yeah,
Top- yeah, at least top 30 maybe.
Because sometimes like you cannot even be a great.
Yeah, because I haven't even seen that. You could definitely format that
Format
one.
this one because this one,
For-
bro,
bro,
has
we
wild
haven't-
shit on there.
Bro, we haven't looked at that card in a
Years.
year at
It
least.
literally has shit from that time we did the little paint and sip at the crib.
What?
Yes, nigga.
Yeah, that can go.
here.
Format that bitch. Nigga, a long time ago.
Said burn it.
Oh, no,
Wow.
You wasn't there. You wasn't there.
The paint and sip?
Yeah, just some, bro. Pictures of
Don't say nobody.
What, 5 years old or something?
Yeah, just show me.
Wait, is that a picture of a coochie?
I wasn't doing shit for my birthday, motherfuckers.
Oh, damn, that was a long time ago. Shit.
What, you were
That was a
19?
long time ago. Yeah, man, that was a while ago. That
Oh,
was 2 years
shit.
at least.
Yes.
It was no 3. This one, I think.
You were
On
there,
that
Cherry.
card?
Yeah, it was just fucking. Yeah, it was like.
There.
Yeah, you were. It was at his house. Wasn't it for your birthday?
I wasn't doing anything, and she shut us together.
It was around your birthday, I feel like.
I ain't got no damn paint and sip.
Paint and sip.
Yeah, I'm just gonna format this one.
You just format that shit for sure.
Yeah. But no, I was gonna say like to be a legendary vocalist, in some cases you don't even have to be the best vocalist. You could just have a very
True.
unique voice that's specific to you.
That's true.
Correct.
That's
You know?
true.
But going back to your point, I think that it's not just vocalization that they were doing it on. It was the artistry and who they are, and
The
it was
everything.
all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
Whole package situation.
yeah. So if somebody's gonna have to make a list of just actual vocal talent.
I think that would
you
be a
know?
lot harder too.
Yeah.
That'd be a
Yeah.
lot harder. You would have to put you'd have to put like 5 or 10 singing coaches in a room that
Yeah,
all
to
specialize.
judge. Yeah, they would have
that
to
all
judge.
specialize in a different form of singing.
Yeah.
So that they
That list is bullshit. There was no Fantasia. There was no Jennifer Hudson. There was no Kiki Wyatt. There was no Kelly Price in the top 10 or 15 or 20.
yeah, I'm about to say they might be on the
is
list. They just weren't in the position you think they should
Where
be
was
in.
Linda Jones? Was Linda Jones there?
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know who Linda Jones is. That's what I'm saying.
Remember
Was
we saying
Etta
I wonder if
James-
anyone
was
from
Etta James in
gospel's
that
on
top
there.
10?
Wonder if there's any
yeah.
gospel artists.
Yeah.
Was Etta James in that top
I
list?
don't know. I don't even
I
think
don't
so.
even know.
Watch Kirk Franklin be in the top.
Kirk
100.
Franklin? Put your hands together.
Huh?
Perturbed. Put your hands together.
He said, "Fix your face."
So yeah. So Kendrick
How's the
Lamar
hands, okay?
as like the greatest of the generation. Y'all not fucking with that either.
No.
huh?
Kendrick Lamar, greatest of
I am.
generation.
You
I
are
am.
kinda?
Depending
In
on
my
what.
generation, you know me.
Yeah, Lil
Yeah.
Wayne for you.
Big Weezy. Sorry.
All right.
Just 12, like 13 years, like straight.
But that was the generation before Kendrick though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I love Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
but he just after Damn, it was just kind of like,
Yeah, I agree.
and
Yeah,
Damn
I
was
agree.
kind of just like, to me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn
Damn
was-
was.
You know what I'm
Damn was
saying?
kinda-
I liked Damn more than the newest record, but
Agreed.
but
More
like
than
I'm
the-
saying, like
Yeah.
I don't think that. I mean, you're talking about sales. You're talking about. Oh wait, no, you're not talking about sales.
I'm not
But
talking about-
you're
I'm
talking
talking
about
about-
just
I'm talking about
personal. You don't
I'm
like
talking
it.
about the overall
Like
quality
quality
of
of
work.
record.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one. Yeah, but I'm talking about like going back to like what AJ was saying. It's just like it depends on their criteria. I think what they're going on is impact on the culture.
Yeah.
But Drake did that too. But
Yeah.
see, so it's like
But a social impact.
Yeah.
But Drake had a
Drake doesn't
popular
talk-
impact.
Yeah, like
Right.
Kendrick
had a
talks
social
more
impact.
about important things than Drake does.
Right,
I think
right,
that's
right,
no
right,
argument
right,
there. So
right.
that's why he's the most important voice of our generation.
So with hip hop, how much more room is there for like prolific, like blow my mind? Somebody just recreated hip hop. How much more room is that for it left in there?
Like on some Nipsey shit.
Because only reason I'm asking
no,
is
not
because
even on some
I feel
Nipsey
like
shit.
Imagine if
man,
he
every
was
time I
alive.
listen to K97.5, 80% of the songs are a reused riff, a reused hook,
Oh, I
a
see what you're
reused
saying.
melody,
Oh,
a
yeah,
reused
yeah.
this, and I'm like, so how much originality
somebody-
is really? I feel like hip hop only has like a certain amount of. Like it can only
Time,
you can only
yeah.
go so many directions before it becomes just pop or something, you know?
yeah. Well, I think
it's-
we were.
But then you always
wait,
got to
I cut you
remember
off?
pop is pop.
Oh, no, you're
Oh,
good,
okay.
you're good, no.
No, I think we were close to going in sort of like a different futuristic, forward thinking way, and then we kind of stopped. I think because like when I look back in the late '90s and early 2000s, you had people like Missy and Busta and even Luda and. Outkast, especially, who were like really pushing the
Yeah.
boundaries of what you can do with hip hop.
They had
And then-
producers that could really produce.
Yeah, and had
What
the
was
producers
that
and
hip hop
and
group?
stuff.
It was like High something.
High something.
God damn.
City High.
That's the only
City
one
High.
that came to
Don't
mind.
worry about it. I can't
yeah.
remember.
You talking about City High?
But it was a
What was it
real.
do?
It was a group of like four dudes, and they had like it was like
dudes.
a tie dye cover. They were always tie dye. It was like some It was some futuristic like.
Oh shit.
It was some futuristic rap shit too. Like
Yeah.
It was
Maybe I'll
in the
think
more
about it.
'90s though.
Yeah, but so I feel like at some point we were on that trajectory, but then at some point we kind of just like
Slow
pulled
down.
back a little bit, and I don't know where we are now.
People start getting weird.
Yeah.
You know what I listened to today? This is random, and I hate. I'm just taking it away from it. But I listened to Ether today. Shit goes crazy. Fuck
Oh.
Jay-Z.
Oh,
what's up, nigga?
yeah.
Yeah, what's up, nigga? Yeah, I know you ain't talking about me, dog. You fuck GZ. You been on my dick, nigga. You love my style. I was like,
Those fucking old school like diss
was
tracks.
That's
That was
not
era.
so because I'm about to say niggas just need to get back to the roots.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I was
Yeah.
like, that shit went hard, bro.
Oh, maybe that's the thing.
They're kind of doing that with drill,
Yeah.
though. You know, I mean,
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe they're doing that, but I think that is another element of.
I need to
think
boom.
what
I need
Cherry
to boom
said.
back halfway crooks.
Yeah,
They need to get back.
Cherry, like
back
what-
to it,
like making it competitive because I think at some point.
but not like battle rap.
No, but not just that, but it's just like
Not like battle rap.
in the back in the day, right? Back in the day, it was like
wholesome.
the reason why you had so many rappers doing their own thing and striving to be lyrically the best is because they were at competition with each other.
Yeah.
But then at some point we got lazy and started being friends with each other. It's like, hey, let's just start
True.
doing the same thing, and hey, you do all the and I do all the and it's
They
just
were
like-
all trying to kill each
We got
other.
buddy,
like,
buddy,
they, like they were,
right. Yeah.
they were trying to lyrically kill each other.
Yeah.
All of them were.
And that's-
even if
and
they
that-
were friends.
And that's how you
it
find
got
your own
real
lane.
serious.
Yeah, that's how you
If
find
you're
your own
actually
lane and
competing.
shit.
Yeah.
But then we got too buddy, and and then when that happens, you stop pushing it, and then you get too comfortable.
you're too
Right,
comfortable
right,
in the
right.
room
I
with
think
each other.
too many
Yeah.
niggas today in the game are just too
It's
comfortable.
too clicked up now.
Yeah.
get
Oh, let
that.
me just do auto tune and that's it. I don't have to try.
Right. Shay said they pussy.
They put- and then
will
I
say
get
though-
shot, and then I'm.
I know that's it. There's some artists that do consistently come in and have no problem writing the best verse on your song. I would say.
yeah.
J. Cole, Kendrick, you know.
You
And
think
that- and
Cole
that's
is a
another
better
thing. If we were-
feature than an artist, okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
I love his features.
And that's another thing too. With
like as a body of work,
the greatest rapper of this generation,
Yeah,
I feel like Cole executes more than Kendrick does. Kendrick has
features.
more. Kendrick has way more misses than me than Cole does.
Kendrick will have a weird ass feature sometimes where I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, I don't know.
Oh
what you're
yeah.
trying
Yeah. I feel like he has way more misses. Like
Mm.
Cole, I feel like he don't miss.
Yeah, I agree
Drake,
with
I feel like he really don't miss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I totally agree.
I feel like if we're just talking rapping
Just
only,
features, you say?
it's only
Yeah.
between those two.
You said
I'm
features
talking
like
features
that.
and records.
Oh,
Every
and
all
records.
around,
Oh, okay,
all
yeah.
around.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Kendrick, he has that weird thing that you're either on board or you're not. You know?
Yes,
I think that's
right,
what
yeah.
keeps him from getting.
I feel like
certain
those
people.
weird songs that we think is weird in like
They're gonna hit
10
20
years.
years from now.
Literally.
Yeah, probably.
Literally.
Probably.
That's all that is.
We're
He
actually
just a
gonna
little
give
bit
a fuck
ahead.
about it in 20
Yeah.
years.
He just ahead. When you go back and listen, you can be like, oh,
Yeah, when the
shit.
sound catches up to it.
Oh, motherfucker.
Because we
yeah,
have to remember
but-
too, like even with Andre 3000, he struggled with that as well
Yeah.
because everybody considered him to be the weird nigga, and that's probably partially why he even got out of the game because he's just like maybe I'm just too weird for this shit. But he was very influential. You know, when
That's
I
true,
go back
that's
and listen
true.
to Love Below, I'm hearing a lot of influence in
A lot
how
of
melodic
now.
hip hop has become today.
Yeah, a lot of
he,
now,
He played a
yeah.
role in that, but like I said, but sometimes like when you get it's a cultural thing. Like when a black person like really gets out there, like sometimes the culture doesn't want to follow you in that direction.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
like,
true.
There's nothing you could do.
That's true. I mean, it's
When your feet leaves the ground a little too much.
I think that if everybody kind of was original, I guess it really wouldn't be hip hop anyway.
Yeah.
If everybody was too original, it would be like you said. It would,
Yeah,
That's what hip hop was built off of though.
so where does it become like pop? Like, at
Oh,
what point does it become?
okay.
I think it's
like
pop.
when it turns
Hip hop
into
is
pop.
pop now.
Yeah, it's pop.
It's the
now.
most popular music. It's the most popular genre.
So pop could be anything.
Huh?
So anything
Yeah.
could be pop. Literally.
Oh yeah, literally anything can be pop. Yeah,
But
for
hip hop
sure.
is definitely like when you listen to pop, you can hear hip hop influences. in it.
Right.
So it's like
and this is the thing.
Yeah.
And you know what it is too? This is what I've thought about this too. Pop is just popular music. But pop does have a sound.
Yeah,
And the
that's
reason
that's
pop
something.
has that sound is because
Tell me
there
why.
are certain sounds and patterns and keys that as long as you're a human being, people fuck with it.
Yeah.
I remember Sharon showed me a video like 5-10 years ago at this point. Like, I mean, just forever ago. But we just chilling in his crib. And Sharon showed me this video where it was a YouTube video of a guy. He was breaking down he was like, literally every popular song of every genre has these 4 chords in different patterns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
y'all have ever seen those videos.
No, I haven't seen it, but
Yeah, but there's videos where guys will go through and tell you the drum pattern that every most popular song has ever had, every chord pattern, every bass pattern, every whatever pattern has.
Right.
Because all of us are all wired to where these chords and patterns we all love.
Yeah.
We're far less complex than we think we are.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We're
That's true.
real easy to like manipulate. If
Do we
you
have
walk
free
in the-
will?
right.
We're all wired a certain way.
Do we have free will?
I'm over here fucking with Leon every time he's putting the camera. I'm trying not to. do that.
Oh, she freezing.
Like I'm posing
Cheesing.
like I'm not doing
Oh,
nothing.
okay,
Like,
okay.
Oh, you thought I didn't catch it? Wait.
I'll
No,
tell-
'cause it was a video on Twitter, and I think it was what's her name, Normandy, that pretty brown skinned girl that sings. Normandy.
I really don't know. No.
I know you're talking- I know you're talking- I know
They
you're
be
talking
take
about
like
it.
every
Yeah.
time, like like they just be out and about at like some little function or whatever, and she be like with a group of people. She always catch the camera, and they'll be like recording, and she be like,
Oh,
like every
shit.
time,
She always
like,
knows where the camera is.
every time,
Some people
every
can smell a
single
camera.
time,
Yeah.
like,
That's true.
every
Yeah.
time.
The
That
real
shit was
social
funny.
media people can smell it.
Like,
Yeah. They know when
literally,
they are.
always
Yeah,
post.
they're actually
You never-
secretly
you never
posing all
catch
the
her
time.
Right,
laughing.
right. Like,
They never catch her laughing. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm like, yo, you flexing?
Yeah. Like, no.
yeah, so like
Yeah.
with all that other shit, you know,
Yeah.
like Kendrick
Yeah,
Lamar.
I concur. I concur.
Like, you
You
sucking
know,
your
like-
cheekbones in right now?
Yeah, like Kendrick Lamar, you know.
Yeah.
it's like
He could get these hands. No, hey.
shit like that, you know. Oh,
No.
What is happening?
No, I was gonna say I could tell you what kind of pop formula that I absolutely hate. That is
yeah.
because like I said, like at my job sometimes, like even when I'm driving, like I'll put it on the pop station for them and the clients, and it's just I hate when I get to the point where I kind of just know the formula. I hate millennial pop. Let's just put it that way.
Okay,
I hate
okay.
millennial pop because there's a specific formula to it. It's a very simplistic piano melody. And it always goes dun 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 dun, and then the vocals come in. Oh no, actually, like everybody sings like fucking Lord and Billie Eilish now.
Yeah.
Every white girl sounds
real
exactly the
melancholy
same.
and like
Lord came in, fucked the game up, and dipped.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Say, here's
she was
a new way
like,
of
she was
singing.
like, here you go. I'll give you a new flow.
Yeah, that raspy singing.
Like,
She
literally,
she,
bro.
She lit a tiny fire.
She
and just, like,
literally lit a
walked
fire,
out.
and niggas
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, we stealing that? You don't want to drop no albums right now?
Yeah.
We're using this."
What
bitch.
blows
Yeah.
my mind is
Yeah.
Billie Eilish can actually really sing, but she just prefers to whisper.
Oh yeah,
She does.
because
She
it's a
can really
style.
To be real,
It's a singing style.
I don't know if I really know any Billie Eilish song.
I know one.
I know everybody
Yeah,
tries
Eilish.
to, and like I
think
know
I know
she's
Bad-
I know
Bad?
she's big, and
Yeah,
everybody's
Bad
like,
Bad.
no, I know you
You
know
don't
her
remember
song.
that lovely sound on TikTok? Isn't she lovely? All alone.
Oh, she's singing?
Heart made of glass,
No.
my madness.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait,
No,
Khalid, that's a very beautiful song. That's the only song I know
You
by
said
her.
it's lovely.
It's called Lovely.
Billie Eilish.
And Khalid, that shit fire.
Yeah.
I'ma
But
just
she
type
can
in
really like
TikTok.
she was singing some song live and like she really hit it. And I was like, whoa! I never thought you could sing that loud.
Oh, so she just be holding
Well, she
that.
was
She
real
just be
big on
holding- she
YouTube.
just-
Because
she
it's
was-
a style.
Well, you know when she first came out, she was just like, she was like, I can sing. You don't have to sing loud to be able to sing. That was
Yeah.
her thing.
She has a
like-
style, you know?
Yeah, that's just her
Yeah,
style. That
that's
little
how she
whisper.
writes.
You know what I'm saying?
But like I said, like I'll listen to
Giving,
like
you
the
know,
pop
Janet
station a lot,
Jackson.
and I'll just hear, like I'll hear somebody I think is Billie Eilish, and then I look them up, and I'm like, oh, that's not.
Yeah.
You know, or Shazam them, and I'm like, oh, that's not. But
Right. It's like this kind of sleepy, like,
yeah,
I've been hearing a lot of girls sound like Coyle Ray now, which of course I
really?
think
Usher did a new sign for
she did.
yeah?
She
She
did.
did, I
Everybody
was
kept saying she was Dej Loaf. I was like, no, this is different than Dej Loaf. I was like, this that
I will
squeaky
say that I
voice,
thought that was her at first
But
when I
once
heard it.
once she really started putting that shit out, but now she's changed. She switched it up. She's starting to rap a little not high pitch. She's starting to rap a little normal, but not like that raspy low shit that everybody's trying to do now too.
Yeah.
Like that real hard New York.
Yeah,
And y'all
yeah,
want to be
that-
Foxy Brown so bad. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
that mean shit.
She's the one that has
And I'm glad she's
Players,
not a
right?
whisperer. I do like the little what's that?
She has a song called Players.
I think like is that her? new
Yeah.
shit?
That's Benzino.
I think she has a song called Players, and it has.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her new shit. That shit's
Oh, because
fire.
girls are players too.
Yeah,
something like that.
That shit going crazy.
Yeah.
on
I was like,
TikTok.
oh, I overheard it somewhere. I was just like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is this?
See, she's a real TikTok star because she had like 2 crazy TikTok sounds. But when her album came out, she only did like 9K or 10K in the first week.
Oh, I didn't even know her album.
Like,
Damn.
I
I don't think they're buying her music.
This was
No.
like six months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's like she's really a singles artist. I don't think she should drop an album again, honestly.
Or either
keep doing
that,
the
or
singles.
we're starting to see more and more of what's happening. What happened with Steve Lacy? I showed you that video where people only know 6 seconds of your song and only care to know 6 seconds of your most trending songs.
He was at that performance and like,
Yeah, and
man, nobody
and nobody can sing. So I think that's something that a lot
the
of
worst.
newer
How dare you be that
internet. Yeah,
That's the worst,
It's
bro.
gonna get worse. It's gonna get
You
worse.
trusted them, you know?
Maybe he wasn't arrogant. Maybe he did 15 shows before that and they didn't know all the words.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And that crowd was like, nigga.
That probably feels like a small betrayal, bro.
Yeah, I don't know,
It's
but
like-
I think
I would quit.
You you had one
I
job.
would have quit.
Imagine you do like 5-10 shows in a row and you're like, yo,
It's true.
they know every word.
You
It's
think.
the whole song.
Right.
And then you get to that show and niggas is like
Crickets.
What are you doing, bro? Like,
But it could
Yeah.
be the opposite way around too, because there's another footage of him slamming somebody else's phone on stage. Like somebody had to see, he was like, "Let me see your phone," bah! And then walked off stage.
Damn.
So that shows you that this is happening more often. Like he's just fed up with how this new generation is consuming music. He's like, "Oh, you're just consuming bites."
but this is what how I
That's
feel
true.
like. I feel like he can't be mad. You need to make a hit that people care about.
Yeah, but is 6 seconds of your song a hit? I mean, it is a
That
hit.
song is a
but-
good song.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, the
That
whole
one
song,
I
but.
know.
But a real
But-
but it's a hit song. But like, there's never been a question whether the crowd knew your song when you really had that hit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
a TikTok hit is not the same as #1 on Billboard for the last 6 months.
I know. Yeah.
Well, you're right because when I first heard of F&F, it was not a clip. It was like a whole minute
Yeah.
of the song.
Yeah.
And that whole sound went viral, not just the 6 seconds. So maybe he should have just posted a little bit longer.
Wait,
video.
what? Wait, posted what?
What,
He wasn't
F&F?
posting the TikTok stuff. Like people,
Oh, yeah.
making and taking that 6 thing. I wish I knew you wanted me, and doing their own videos of that, and then you go to the concert, and that's
wait,
the only
that
part people
song?
know.
Oh, that ain't even a song I know about him. Damn.
Bad habit.
Bad Habit?
No, I thought y'all were talking about Static.
That's not his most popular song. Bad Habit
Oh,
is
that's
his most popular
crazy.
song.
Baby,
Yeah,
you
Bad
got
Habit is-
something in your
Bad Habit is in the
nose.
10 top 10
Sniffing on
pop
the
hits
cake.
right now.
Did you feel the
on the
hoe?
Billboard charts.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the one the white kids know. Yeah. And making TikToks too. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he sees that trajectory of his. I don't think his pop. I think he's frustrated because his stardom is not going the way he thought it was.
Yeah.
He thought it was going to be in the traditional way where one song gets popular.
He
and
thought he
everybody
was about to
knows
be
the
Frank
whole
Ocean.
song.
Like you said, if he wasn't so
He
terrible
thought.
with fans,
Yeah.
because there's a bunch of videos you write surfaced of him doing mean shit to fans.
Yeah, because
But,
he's like, fuck y'all, because y'all are
yeah.
fake. I think he's trying to prove that TikTok is creating fake music fans. people
Right.
who think they love music, but you don't
Right.
because you'll hear a snippet of a song and then just leave it at that.
I mean,
you won't even research the artist. Then okay, you don't fucking love music. You love the trend or whatever the fuck it is.
I mean, he was the bass guitarist for a group called
Yeah.
The Internet, bro.
Yeah. So that's what's scary to I think to a lot of
That's
Wait,
what
what?
Steve Lacy is. He's their bass guitarist.
yeah. He's from and if you remember
the guitars from who?
The Internet.
from the internet.
Oh shit! I know who the internet.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
For sure, know the internet's catalog.
When they gonna drop some shit? I guess they can't because
They
Steve over
can't.
here
Steve
mad.
gone. Yeah.
Oh, you thought you was Sid, nigga? I told you that's what I said. He thought he Frank. He tried to be Frank
He
Ocean.
is. No, that's all I was
No,
thinking. He filled the-
He
he filled the
literally. You
niche.
think
Yeah.
you trying to be Frank? No,
He filled
you
the hole.
can't. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Trying to fill the
Never,
hole.
never, never. You not mysterious enough,
Yeah.
nigga. You gotta disappear for 4 years and then drop a song and then it's just my favorite song ever.
That Odd Future. I mean, they
That era,
Yeah.
that Golf Wayne, Odd Future.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
really,
Yeah.
they really did.
Dude,
all of
Frank
them.
Ocean has the formula, and he just like he doesn't like the, well, he don't like the, because of how they tried to screw him over, and he finessed their ass.
He did one of the biggest finesse plays in the industry.
Yep. I think he just doesn't trust the game, and and so he's just
I mean-
gonna keep that gift, man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he ain't making music.
Yeah.
Never a huge Frank fan.
I wasn't either, but I saw what he.
Don't
I
say
saw
such
like
things.
yeah, like he created a whole. He opened the door for like Daniel Caesar, like that whole genre of kind of. It's like it's music that you could sing along with, but they have like, but it's still. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't
Like
know.
I like him,
Yeah,
I like him, but it's just like the way people react to him is sometimes like he fucking invented music or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just
No,
like,
no, that I
it's
don't
good.
think.
He's
Yeah,
good.
that I don't know.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so euphoric to me. Like I feel like
I
I feel like my soul leave my body when I listen to Frank Ocean. Like I'll be like,
See, she
Like, I
gets it.
swear to
She
God.
gets it. No, but
I'm so sick. I love Frank. Like Frank is he's equal to Beyonce to me.
Oh,
a lot of
Like,
people feel
Frank
that way.
Frank is my male Beyonce.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Vocally?
don't know. It don't matter, just entertainment wise. Like
Just his
you know,
whole artistry.
I love Beyonce, but no, she's not she's not the best singer. She's not my favorite singer. You know what I'm saying? She's my favorite entertainer. But it is plenty of, like I said, Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson, fucking Kiki Wyatt. Nobody's out singing Kiki Wyatt. Like if you really want to talk about Barbara Streisand and Celine Dion are like my top 2 favorite singers.
Yeah, they're great.
Like real shit. But you know I was a theater kid, so it's a little different.
That is definitely some theater kid shit.
Literally, I love Celine Dion. Like,
No,
love
she's
her.
a fantastic
Love
vocalist.
her.
That's one thing.
Beautiful.
My
dad
mom
had
took me
a
to her
Celine
concert
Dion
when I was
album
like 6 or 7.
in his CD thing. You're here. Yeah.
She was the one. Yeah.
Titanic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking with Celine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Frank. I love
Yeah,
Frank Ocean.
yeah, yeah.
It's just I don't know.
But,
And it's
yeah.
crazy. I slept on Frank for so long. I was not fucking with him.
Yeah,
I didn't listen
yeah.
to Channel Orange till like 2 years after it came out. I didn't listen to Nostalgia Ultra until maybe after I listened to Channel Orange, and I was like, oh, I've been depriving myself. But I don't know. I was just on some other shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. He definitely has a
Yeah.
distinct style. Oh my bad. I mean,
He
cut you off.
does.
No, I was just saying, and he came out in the right time too, like where you can make artists like that can just get to that point of that Beyonce point of just like I could just bounce and
Hey,
come
man.
out. Like
Bro.
I feel like I don't know,
Yeah.
like 10 years from now, 20 years from now, if artists gonna be able to do that without just being forgotten.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can play Novocaine 10, 20 years from now. That shit gonna fuck the hood up. All the niggas in the hood was singing Novocaine.
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
All the hood niggas was singing Novocaine. Everybody was singing Novocaine.
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 Yeah. Yo, the emo black kids need something to listen to.
Babe, think about you.
Yeah. Yeah. Think about you was crazy.
That was his bad habit.
Yeah.
And then I do like that one where
Hearing people
This
try
one
to hit
good.
that falsetto part.
what was the one where
Yeah, that's so.
it was him and Tyler the Creator, and then in like the video,
Yeah.
it was like sneaking
Yeah.
She.
Yeah.
Talking about she.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that song too.
That one did go hard. Yeah, I will say.
That one was crazy.
Frank got some good music, man. Let me tell you. Frank's like that.
See, also I feel like Tyler's another one too. Whether you're a fan or not, he kind of did do something interesting.
Yeah.
To the, he made being a weirdo popping like,
Yeah.
and then from
Yeah.
that era, from then on, everybody was fucking weird for a
Tyler,
little while.
yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody came out with strange.
Odd Future, period. They changed everything.
They changed the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, it's true.
And on top of that, it wasn't a fluke because look how many stars they done pushed out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't push out no small acts. They pushed out
Yeah.
heavy hitters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Comedians, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Tyler, Frank, comedians. It's Odd Future. I mean, the internet.
Yep.
The internet broke out. We got Sid the Kid. We got
That's true.
Steve Lacy, like they pushed off some.
And even Kid Cudi, like I feel like because his first album came out in 2009, he definitely like helped shape as well. Like, he got rappers to talk about their feelings.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know, because I
Definitely
remember
emo shit for real.
Yeah, he brought emo-ness to hip hop or whatever he does.
I used to love me some Kid Cudi, man.
Yeah. His melody game was top tier.
50 Ways to Make a Record.
His
From
what?
That first, there's a famous song called 50 Ways to Make a Record,
Uh-huh.
but he did a version on that Day and Night mixtape.
Oh, okay.
50 Ways.
Yeah.
Came on recently.
Really?
That Moon Man? Was that mixtape?
Yeah.
Moon Man?
Oh, I mean, the first album was Man on the Moon.
Mixtape.
What was the mix? Man on
Bro, he pushed Day and
Man
Night
on the
for
Moon, he
years,
said.
bro. I heard Day
Yeah.
and Night when I was in like 9th grade.
He said it was like on MySpace.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
Day and Night in 2006 from this dude
Yeah,
that
that's
came to
MySpace.
my school from New York. And I was like, who is this? And he was like, some dude named Kid Cudi. And I was listening to that song.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, this
6,
shit was...
7,
A kid named Cudi.
And I was like, oh, that shit is fire.
That mixtape
and then when
was
that bitch
insane.
dropped, and I was like,
Yeah.
he was like, I told you he was going to pop. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, 3 years later.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
I remember like Day and Night. It came out like I saw the video on like MTV2 or something. Yeah.
Niggas used to go crazy with the pencil to that motherfucker on the desk.
Yeah, but I thought it was.
What?
But the song, I thought it was. I was just like, okay, this cool. But it didn't make me like investigate until one of my buddies he sent me soundtrack to my life. He was like, hey man, there's this new guy called Kid Cudi. I was like, oh yeah, I saw. I know his song. He was like, yeah, listen to this song, and I listened to it. I was just like, to me, it was like the first time I ever, me personally, given with my black experience, I heard a black person speak about how I felt my
Yes.
entire life. I've never heard before him.
Bro, his song "Do It
and
Alone," that shit used to make me cry like hell.
Yeah, a little Kanye, a little bit, but it wasn't until that moment I was like,
Kanye for sure.
oh shit, like. Yeah. I was like, I'd never heard any other black rapper speak about how I feel. Every other black rapper talks about money, bitches, this, that, and all that shit, and killing somebody and all that.
Yeah.
And I like that and enjoy it, but I could never like relate. But he was like, I'm talking about how sad I am, in this song. This is the soundtrack to my life. I was like, holy shit. Like it just sounded like a therapy session on, fucking record.
That's
By a
funny.
black person, and that was just significant.
Fifi Dobson was my first.
Fifi Dobson, yeah.
Fifi Dobson was my first in 6th
Are
grade.
your favorite songs like normally the ones that make you sad?
Yes.
So, well,
Yes.
no,
I know what you're saying that like that
Not your
can.
favorite song, but the song that you just like love the most, is it normally the song that speaks to like the darkest time? Or
Yes.
the saddest times?
I think everybody has one, maybe, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's healthy to have songs like that because, like, it's.
I have a
it's
whole playlist for of songs. Just like I swear,
Probably.
when I'm sad, I listen to this playlist and I just cry.
Yeah,
All
I
these
think
songs
that's
on these
healthy.
playlists make me. It's
Yeah.
like 25 songs that just make me fucking bawl.
Yeah,
Ball.
It depends.
That sounds kind of therapeutic, actually.
Yeah.
That's
But
why
it's
I'm
like
saying
it's,
it's healthy.
it's a mix though. I got like some XXX Tentacion, some Daniel Caesar, some Kirk Franklin up there. Like it gets real deep and dark.
Yeah, It's
It's like
Yeah, no,
I
that's
play it
true.
in order because I have it in order of like sadness to like anger to like now I'm okay.
So
Man.
it swings you through the emotions.
It swings
Yeah.
me through. Yeah, it's
I
just
think
like,
every
yeah.
music should be complementary to every emotion you have.
Yeah.
Like you should have music that, like, when you're, that's why I listen to
Return
rock
of the
music a
Mac
lot.
is the last song.
I listen to rock music when I'm just in that mode of like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, not even anger or anything. It's just like I'm just hyped right
get it
now.
out.
Like thrash type of mindset.
Well, this is a new song from like 2019, but it's an instrumental. It's from when I was tripping shrooms. I have an instrumental that swings me through those emotions, but I was also tripping balls too.
Oh yeah. So you were vulnerable emotionally.
But it was crazy because this song, literally, I would go from feeling the better than I've ever felt in my life to sad, but it was happy sadness.
Yeah.
And then I would cry, and then I would be happy again, stop crying, and then I would cry again.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And
Roller coaster.
Yeah, you need songs too that are about like existential stuff too, because you'll have songs that are just like either about, hey man, let's love each other because we're all gonna die, or like just talking about like cherishing the moment because you only have one life to live and all that stuff. Like it really gets to me too, and I feel like it just keeps you grounded, on what's important and what isn't and shit. But then
I be listening to some sad shit. Nigga
Yeah.
really want to die in the nighttime. Nigga really want to die in the nighttime.
yeah. Yeah, it just puts you. Like, I think it's just healthy.
One song that started really
Gets
fucking
so
with
dark.
me, and it's like I just love it because I don't know. It just I feel like it brings me to reality.
Right.
I be like depressed when I listen to it. I just be not feeling right, and I just feel like it really brings me to reality. It's that one with Kanye. Where he was like, "Today I thought about killing you, but I love myself way more."
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Today I thought
Yeah.
about killing myself.
Yeah.
I love myself so much.
Way more than I love you.
Right.
Yeah.
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 I gotta be careful listening to that album because that shit get me in a mode. That whole album get me in a mode, like literally.
Yeah.
That song it is short, but it just feels it's like that message just be like, what are you tripping for?
Right.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
This too shall pass. Like,
Right.
it gives me all of that by him, and then the fact that it is Kanye saying it. This nigga has always been unstable.
Right.
It's like
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the only person that can tell me a message like this.
Right.
Yeah, because he's a megalomaniac, so of course he's saying that.
And then he's like, even in the song, he's like, you know, if I was really trying to be like politically correct, like I should say that like I should switch it like this, but like no, I don't even feel like doing that. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, this is how I feel.
Yeah.
It all hits, bro.
He said that seems to be the common theme.
Yeah.
But no, what I said was
Yeah. No, this is where I'm standing. Nigga.
Right.
Like, yeah, I fuck with that one. And that's not even really a song. That's just him, just like.
It's like an
Oh
interlude.
yeah.
That's just
It's
him,
like
just
interlude.
like kind of ranting over an instrumental.
Yeah, just talking
Yeah.
shit.
I've always loved it. I love a good interlude, man.
Bruh.
you know they're saying he's dead.
That's one thing.
Because he's disappeared.
Yeah, he's missing right
He's
now.
missing.
What?
He's been missing for a while. People think he's dead.
How long was it off?
I'm taking pictures.
Yeah, except what were we talking about that
Shit.
last week, right?
Huh?
Him and Theophilus London. Theophilus London are both missing.
Your mic was off the whole time.
I don't know how long it was off.
Why was it off?
Bro, I hope not.
But people, wait, how did you?
I don't know.
You didn't notice the whole time, or? Wait, what?
No, it was on earlier. No. Fuck
Oh.
that.
Yeah,
it was on
okay.
earlier.
I don't know. Yeah.
You gotta-
But one time your mic was off, and on YouTube I still was able to hear you.
Yeah, like you
probably
can still hear
boosted
him.
it.
You can still
Yeah.
hear him,
Yeah.
but-
Like, cause like remember like there was one part, like one episode where it was off, like during the beginning or something like that, and then you turned it on.
Yeah.
I remember I watched it back, and I was like, I was still able to hear you. You were just
Muffled
Fuck,
kind
man.
of.
I hope it wasn't. God damn it, man.
Yeah, I don't know how long. I don't know how long it was that way.
Fuck.
yeah.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah. See, we need a song for this
me
moment.
Nah,
See,
I don't need-
we need a song for this moment. What's
damn it.
about?
Right.
I feel
Now I'm
sad
Reset,
right
reset,
now.
Like, I want to stop
My
just to
mic
hear
was-
it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't matter at this point. Yeah.
fuck, bro. Fuck my mood up.
Yeah, fuck life.
can't
no, fuck
change
my
it.
life. Remember when fuck
Go
my
play
life
that
was
song,
a
bro.
FML. Yep.
Yeah, fuck my life.
Fuck my life.
I used to
Fuck
hate
me.
that,
I used to be like,
though.
fuck me,
Yeah.
man.
I thought it was funny at first, but then I was just like,
Somebody
man,
in my
it's
house
like
right
it
now.
sounds like you're
what the
wishing
fuck?
death upon
Like,
yourself.
Yeah, it's a whole. Yeah, you're just.
my
yeah, you're
phone
fucking
keeps
the whole
connecting
thing.
to my
Yeah.
Bluetooth, my sound bar in the house, and I don't understand why. Like, is somebody in there pushing buttons right now? Like,
I told you the fairies.
Roman might be up in there.
what the fuck? I'm like, this shit just connected. I'm like, nigga.
Technology, man.
Yo, I had to disconnect my Bluetooth soundbar recently. It was doing too much,
It
bro.
just started doing shit.
Yeah, it was doing too much.
Started having a life of its own.
Yeah, it tried to like tie itself all into the remote for the TV and shit. I feel like it was becoming self-aware
Bro,
and shit.
I want to see.
Y'all gonna see Megan?
Speaking, I went to see it last night.
No, it was on my mind too.
I went to see it last
Yo,
night. Megan.
Megan.
That horror.
Oh,
The little
yeah,
AI doll.
yeah. I'm about to
I
see
wanted
that
to
shit.
see
I'm
it
about to
because
that,
I
man.
was looking at the previews like this is about to be the dumbest fucking movie.
Everybody
ever.
thought that,
I
but I'm hearing good
cannot-
things.
Did you see
Bro,
it?
For real.
that
No,
shit,
I haven't even
that shit had me rolling.
It was
Yo,
funny.
No,
But
because I
it
heard
was
it's funny too. Yeah.
It was some jump scare parts.
Yeah.
And then it was just some.
I heard it's a satire.
I
Yeah,
was like,
that's
is
what-
it? I was like, oh, this little bitch.
Yeah.
It was. You
Should
want
look
my
up the
rating?
trailer.
Yeah, just do it,
Oh,
rating.
4 out of 10. But it was fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious though.
So it was a good, bad
It was a
movie?
good bad
It was a scary movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
it's a scary
okay.
movie.
It was a good.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
scary, but it was.
Yeah,
some-
everybody's
it was
not
some,
praising it.
it. Was some
Horror movies are almost always bad.
suspenseful parts, but I wouldn't label that as a horror movie.
But
Oh,
everybody
not
has it.
even really. Oh, is
Yeah.
it PG-13?
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah,
I heard
she
it's
was
PG-13.
wilding.
I heard there's an R one coming out maybe on streaming later.
but it's definitely gonna be a second one for sure.
yeah, it's gonna be because it was a TikTok trend before it, like when the first trailer came out and she did that dance and
Bro,
all
that
that
little
stuff.
that
like,
little part of that
TikTok
dance,
ran
that
with
whole
and
scene
shit.
of her doing that dance was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like that shit was funny as
But
fuck.
what I heard from critics is like everybody was expecting because they say January is the shit month for movies. That's where all the studios like drop movies because they think nobody's gonna care, nobody's doing anything. It's not a special month.
But when we got
So
there,
it's
it was
like,
only 4 people in the theater.
Yeah.
By the time the movie started, that shit was packed. Like, and I was like, I didn't
Damn.
think, I literally didn't think, because usually when we get to the movies, like, this shit, niggas already be there early.
Speaking of movie theaters, so like that is something that I've thought about recently. movie theaters don't nearly house as many people as they used to.
Well, of course.
Because all of them have them big ass chairs in them now.
Yeah.
With recliners.
I feel like
on
so
it.
many movie
that's
theaters have
recliners and shit.
so many movie theaters have like recliners that it'd be like
I actually
Like,
appreciate that.
it really be like 30 people in that bitch.
I'll
Like,
take, I'll
okay
take
with
quality
that.
over quantity,
I'm
honestly.
okay with that.
Yeah.
I think that they're
Yeah.
trying to make it an experience so people still go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
I
kinda-
think recliners one of the
kinda
best
like
things
that,
they've ever done, yo.
But I feel like the tickets be selling out too fucking quick.
Cause so many people are okay with just streaming that shit. Oh, I'll wait till it come on HBO Max, so I'll just stream it. You know.
But
what I'm
like
saying?
Regal
I
theaters,
think that
I
would
feel
be
like they always
$40
had
though.
some of the best seats to
I
where
think that
you
would be
never
like
felt
$30.
cramped.
Say it again?
Yeah.
Like I feel like Regal theaters, they always had some of the best seats to where you never felt cramped.
Oh.
So I was okay with Regal
Yeah,
Theater. You
yeah,
know
yeah,
what I'm
me
saying?
too.
Like
Yeah.
they had it was the classic rows, but they were
Yeah.
big row seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, like Carmike had shitty seats normally.
Yeah.
But it was like,
Mission Valley Stadium seats.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like
Yeah, it smell like piss.
but
in
I
there.
kind of miss like
R.I.P.
going to like
Mission
an
Valley,
opening
man.
weekend
There's mad people
and
in
it
there.
being like 100, 200 people in this bitch. Like so at the end, like so we all collectively, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
like it don't hit as much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying. With scary movies, it definitely pops
yeah,
off. You got mad people.
COVID and streaming fucked that up. I don't.
That's true.
I don't
It
think
did.
we'll. No, I can't say that because Spider-Man: No Way Home made a shitload of money.
Yeah, and we was in that bitch, but we were
Yeah.
at an older movie theater too.
Huh?
We were at an older movie theater
Really?
at IMAX.
Yeah. No,
we
but I
saw
mean
it
just
twice.
overall, that made like billions of dollars.
I was about to say,
So
nigga,
people
Avatar
came
just
out.
made a billion
Oh,
fucking
and
dollars.
Avatar's going off like
That shit
like, yeah,
still
that shit
going. That
is.
shit's still doing stupid.
that's
I'm about to go
going
back.
up.
I'm going to
It's
see
going
that
up.
next weekend again.
Oh, my bad,
Yeah.
bro.
I might go to the one at Apex with the seats that move. I might go to
but
that.
are they?
Yeah, I wanna see it
factoring
like
in
that. I wanna see what the
change in
40X.
ticket prices for that when they go to sales and stuff.
Wait,
I don't even know
you
how
said
much.
you
I don't never
you said
pay
the
for
movie tickets move?
movie tickets. So I have no. We got like the little Regal
Well,
passes.
I don't know when they say that at the box office, like
know.
this movie just killed box office numbers. Like, are they factoring in like the change in just shift in economy, like with like ticket prices compared to what they used to be? Like, you know how like
Oh,
they'll be
I
like,
don't
this-
even know.
this-
Ticket
Maybe.
prices
this
ain't
movie
really
is now
changed
the
that
number
much
one-
though. But only
Shit.
reason they're changing, only reason Avatar, you got to think most people are seeing that shit in 3 or 4D.
and so that makes
So
the
those
grossing.
those tickets are going
So
to be
that's
more
essentially
expensive. They
what I
got it
mean.
regular, but why
Yeah.
would you want to see that
That's essentially
regular?
what I mean.
You're
It's
saying
like
that
how-
most people seeing Avatar at $30 a pop.
Or if somebody
Yeah.
saw, if we saw fucking
Yeah.
Bro, the
Titanic, and
40
if Titanic was the number one movie for however long, it's like the prices have changed.
$25, $30 a piece.
I'm sure there's inflation.
Yeah, I'm just trying
and
to.
all
I'm
that
like,
stuff.
Yeah.
they have
I
a
get you
calculator,
saying.
right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Even still
Figure
though,
out what the
$1
number
billion
is.
is a
With the
lot.
40 prices?
No, I'm saying like do they factor in the change in ticket prices when they're calculating what's the number one all tell?
I'm sure they do.
They have
They
to. Right?
had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to.
Okay.
I mean, we're dealing
Oh,
with money
yeah.
here, so they're gonna make sure those calculations are right.
But I will say this: seeing Megan, of course, they did a preview of the Little Mermaid. That water looks so trash.
Oh, it
after
did.
I
The
done seen
water
Avatar
looked
now.
trash.
Hey, look at this fucking
They
murky ass
condition you.
water, nigga. This is not.
Nobody
pristine.
should ever make a
Nobody
water movie ever again.
Y'all need to take some pointers. Like, I'm going to go see that bitch again.
The mermaid.
Damn, I probably should. My lashes. I'm gonna cry them off. It's okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna go see it.
It's
Just do 'em after.
okay.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
I still got to see that shit.
yeah.
I think
I'ma
it's
catch
gonna
that
be
shit
good.
on
Damn,
a-
it was another preview. What was that movie that's coming? It's a movie that's coming out with
I'm gonna catch a matinee.
about a good
John
matinee now.
Jonathan Majors, bro. He is man.
Devotion?
Him and Batista is getting that check.
Yeah, they
Batista
going
is
off.
really doing it up.
Yeah,
like
they going
Yeah, he was just in
really-
Glass Onion.
He's
Oh,
in
He's the-
everything.
Bro, I told
Batista-
that movie's good.
I love it. I like
He's
that
definitely the
movie.
best actor from the WWE for sure.
Yeah, we
It's
Yeah,
called.
I
I
guess
think it's
so.
some new movie called like
He's the best
Evil
actor.
Dead Pass or something like that.
cabin- the
it's-
cabin joint.
No, it's like
Yeah,
cabin. Something
yeah,
in the
that
cabin.
shit.
Yeah.
He's not the most paid.
First of
though.
all,
The
y'all
Rock
got me
still
fucked up
The Rock
because
killing him,
who
yeah.
are y'all to say that my family has to be the one to sacrifice? Why can't I kill one of y'all
Yeah.
In his movie.
and then live?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Who
That
is
cabin
in the
movie.
movie? Is it the
Oh,
preview?
okay.
Like
I'm
basically,
like-
they come. They were like, one of y'all got to choose somebody to sacrifice because apocalypse is here, and you got one of y'all family got to be sacrificed. Why my family? First of all, I feel like it was very homophobic because it was a white gay couple with an Asian daughter. I feel a type of way. Why these minorities? Why did y'all come here and be like, one of y'all got to die? You making me choose over my 5-year-old daughter or my husband?
I really think some people just get off by mixing their family as much as they possibly can. It's just a fucking sick.
Atlanta handled that.
I
subject
really
matter.
do think that. Like,
It's like a badge.
It's like
of
a badge
honor.
of honor, and
Yeah.
it's
No,
just
it can.
like,
Yeah.
how can I make my family more diverse?
Yeah.
We're already gay. Let's get a child from Africa, India, and Mongolia, and put them all in the same house.
Let's just push the progressive borders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then let's like,
And tell them we don't see
Boundaries,
color.
and then let's put all of them in cornrows. We're already an interracial gay couple. We're already breaking boundaries.
Yeah. Or even just like Atlanta, the first episode of the third season handled
little
that.
boy?
Yeah,
They
the
went to
little
that
black
one- oh
boy
my God.
and the two white lesbian mothers, and then throughout the episode, and it's based off a real story of two white lesbian mothers who killed their black children.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. That whole season was like based off. Every episode was
Certain
based
current
off of
events.
real things
Off
that
of real.
afterwards you had to look up. Oh shit, that actually happened, or they maybe changed
Even that
the
little boy
ending,
getting
or-
slapped in the at school.
Oh,
and they was
yeah.
like, psh, psh. That's
That was real
literally
too?
a video. Yes, that's a
Oh
real
shit, I
video.
didn't know that.
It was.
Yeah, season 3, they were taking real life stuff and kind of remixing it. But that was the first episode of just these two white lesbian mothers. They changed the ending where the kids live, and the two women died. Oh, they killed themselves with the kids. That's what it was. They drove off a bridge or something.
He jumped out the car.
But they
yeah.
changed the
Right.
story to make
Deals.
it just the kids jumped out.
Yeah, because they
And
probably can't.
They did some
and they can't.
Inglourious
you can't
Bastard shit
accurately,
and change the ending.
Yeah, so that you don't get in trouble type shit.
Yeah, but yeah, so or just to do like what Quentin's been doing, just like revisionist kind of history, and sort of like poetic justice in a way.
Well, plus it's comedy. You want to leave them with a good feeling.
Well, that season was.
It was weird.
Yeah,
it was a
yeah,
weird
was
season.
That season was not funny.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, like
It was darker.
That
It was
season
darker.
was like the most like American Horror Story version of Atlanta.
Of a-
You know,
okay.
for
Have
some
Have
reason
y'all
it
watched
was
the new
ghosts.
season of that American Horror Story?
No, I haven't.
No,
Is
The
it-
one
is it
is
even
that the one? That's the one in New York.
I think so.
Is it?
I've seen bits and pieces of
It's
it.
Paula Pat, not Paula Pat, Paula, my girl in there.
Not Paul Abdul.
Not Paula, I'm about to say Paula
Abdul.
Pat.
Man, I haven't heard that name.
Shit,
What's her
in
name?
right?
so
That's what I'm saying. I have not heard that.
Paula
in a minute.
Abdul.
What if
Two
Paula,
steps forward.
Paulson. Sarah Paulson.
Sarah
what if-
Paulson.
But what if she was in the top 20 on that
Yes.
list?
Oh,
Yeah, I think she is.
Paula Abdul, niggas would be pissed. Look at this motherfucker out
She's
here.
in. She's in the.
Put the cat from the video.
Yeah.
I'll watch it then, because if she wasn't there, I won't go watch it.
You ain't doing
Oh,
Sarah.
yeah, I have no idea
if
if
no
she was
Sarah
in it.
Paulson. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's in it. Pretty sure.
You pretty sure? Or
I'm pretty sure. I didn't watch the whole thing though.
Did y'all like the
sure.
American Horror Stories? Like the little
I don't
different.
Oh,
the
it was a
seasons?
different one, wasn't it?
I didn't watch that one. I know it's
watch
like
none
every
of that.
Some
episode
of
is
them
its
were.
own
Some
thing.
of them
right?
were okay.
Okay.
Some of them were okay.
Sometimes I think that's
The
all
one
it
about the
needs is one
vampires was
episode.
straight. It was very dark, but that one was straight.
American Horror Story or Black Mirror? Which one?
Oh, I like American Horror Stories. No,
Better?
way
Okay.
more. Yeah.
One seems to be more sci-fi-ish, or based in sci-fi, and the other
Yeah.
one is more based in like horror.
If I'm going to
Yeah.
go like Black Mirror, I would compare to Black Mirror like Love, Death, Robots,
on
or
Twilight
like two,
Zone
or like
something.
or like Two Sentence Horror Stories.
Yeah, they're more like
Those
they're
are
more
pretty
like
good,
Twilight
too.
Zone
Yeah,
type shit.
I like those better.
Yeah.
Love, Death, Robots though. That's my shit.
Yeah, that one was cool
That
actually.
was really good.
Yeah, that was really interesting. I will say.
Y'all,
was an
I'm
art
ready for
project.
you to come out. Oh my God,
What?
you.
You.
You waited for me to come out?
You,
I'm not
the
gay.
show,
No,
you.
just kidding.
Shane, what's up?
Yeah, that's
With
funny.
Joe,
Okay.
aka
the show's
Will,
called You.
aka I don't know his other. I don't
That
know his
Netflix
new.
He's like, I'm
agent.
waiting
Right.
for you to come
I'm
out.
ready
The
for
murderer.
Yeah.
So okay,
Wednesday got
okay.
a second season. Ready for that too.
Oh, I knew that
So
was
why?
happening.
What is modern women's obsession with the ability to be murdered by an attractive dude?
I don't even think it's modern. Like Lifetime. My
Yeah,
mother
I
was
think
Or
it's-
Lifetime.
just be
and shit.
murdered in general.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
women
women
watch
in general.
more true crime and all kinds of shit.
Women
Y'all are
love
so
to-
vulnerable out here.
Women
Like,
love
why do
to
y'all want
know how they could possibly be killed.
Yeah.
to? Is that what it is?
I don't know what it is.
My
man.
mother be
I'm
telling
over
me,
there looking like,
don't
yep,
go out
you're
or
right.
else this might happen.
It's sick. It's
I don't
like,
know. Like I just,
and y'all want to be reminded. Continue.
Joe and
have it
Love.
daily.
Like I don't know. Like it's just she just as crazy as he is. Like I think watching 2 seasons of him being absolute batshit crazy and then meeting somebody that's crazier than him. Like, and then he's just like, oh shit, like, yeah, motherfucker, now you met your match, bitch. Now you stuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like it.
Yeah, it's probably some
Fucking
subconscious
stalker. I don't know.
fantasy fulfillment.
Because I like Dexter too. Like Dexter's fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
But like he only killed bad guys.
Yeah, Dexter's a little different.
Joe's sick. He's just obsessive. Like, I don't know. But you know, they have similar stories. You know, Joe murdered early on in his life, you know. I don't know.
But it's crazy, like with Lifetime and all that stuff. It's just
It's a
like
sick
you just
bitch.
look at a whole, 2-hour block, and it's just like killed by my teacher, killed by my son,
Snapped.
yes, and my mom, grandma, like they just love that.
And
stuff.
True Crime Podcast being the #1 podcast in the
true.
world. Like,
Okay, so then maybe it goes beyond even just.
it
women.
goes beyond just the TV shows.
Yeah.
True
Oh, yeah.
Crime,
Yeah.
The podcast, they've dominated the space ever since they've entered.
Yeah.
Man, that girl that used to do her makeup and talk about all them crime stories and shit.
Nigga, SVU.
Love SVU.
Law and Order,
fucking-
yeah.
It's on like season 75.
CSI.
Right.
Like, and that's the same
Law and
thing.
Order, all
They
these
just keep
shows like
pumping
when
it
we
out?
were children, they're still going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like they're on 30 plus easily seasons. And and they come on 7 days a week.
Still Ice-T showing up going, all right, what do we got?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, man, we're down there.
Man, what do we got?
Girls are crackheads.
The perp.
Daughter over there over 79th Street, selling coke.
The saxophone?
Don't follow Tutuola. What? Yeah, I'm gonna go down there and try to round him up, see what I can get out of him.
Oh
okay?
shit. So he wasn't coming up with the money, so you got a little rough with your tricks.
I think maybe like with the true crime and all that stuff, it's just like we have this like
Get them legs moving, fat daddy. We got a little stiff.
We just like knowing how crazy people
Arthritis.
we're curious about how crazy people think.
Yeah.
You know, like
I guess that's
think,
true.
Yeah,
I
'cause
didn't
a lot of
even,
the
I didn't
movies
even finish
watch.
watching Dahmer, nigga. I watched 2 episodes. I was like, I'm not watching this
I couldn't do it, man. Couldn't do
watch
it.
any of that.
I
shit,
watched
bro.
all of that shit. That shit was sick
Two
as fuck.
episodes. I
I haven't watched
That
it
shit
just
was
because of
sick
this
as
whole
fuck.
like I don't know what
That
the
shit
line
was-
between glorifying our serial killers or not is starting to blur.
I heard
Like,
it's a really good show. And
It's
that's,
so
that's a
good,
problem.
but like it did.
Exactly.
Even for me, and y'all know. Whoa, be careful.
Put my
But even
slime.
y'all know me. Like even some parts, I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
I
so
did.
how
I
much
did
of
have
it
to
is
pause, and I was
glorifying?
like, whoa,
Yeah.
okay, let's
Once I
let's
saw-
back it up. I had to call my
once-
homegirl, and I was just like, she was like, you guys did part, and I was like,
Man, once
should I keep going? She was like, just keep going. But it
Once
was
I saw that nigga dancing for his freedom, I said, yeah, I'm good.
when that nigga when he accidentally drugged himself.
I said, yeah, I'm good.
No, when he was
'Cause he's a
making the
real victim,
motherfucker
man.
watch
And on top of that, bro,
No,
you
when
talking
he had-
about,
when
you
he
talking
had the
about what's
knife-
that in my drink?
and he made him watch the TV and shit, and
Yo,
he's sitting there like,
and they be putting,
bro, that's the funniest shit.
I love when they be putting different images
Oh
on
my
there.
God, that
They
shit
be like,
had me
every time
dead.
I invite a girl over for some dick, but I got The Office playing. And it's like, you're holding a machete to her while The Office is on.
yeah.
Bro, that show, well, it was good. Like, I mean, like, hey, I love Evan. That's why I love American Horror Story. I love Evan Peters. Like, he is.
Oh yeah, he's really good.
He gonna be like,
a good
what's my
actor.
boy name?
Who?
What's my boy name?
He might be
just
he might be
one
a
movie.
serial killer getting on his fantasy.
or should.
fucking
roles.
Django,
Jamie Foxx?
White,
the dentist.
Dennis. Oh,
What's my man name?
yeah, Christoph Waltz.
That's I
Christopher
feel like
Waltz,
he's
yeah.
going to be on that type level.
Like, he'll graduate
I feel like
to that
he's
type of actor.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like he's like
can
he
see
can
that,
play
yeah.
so many different types of roles. Like
Like you think he'll win an Oscar at some point?
Oh, he's talented. He's definitely good at that.
Absolutely. Like if he starts to do like a little like just different, like just more instead of doing like the crazy role type shit.
Yeah, do something like really
do
dramatic or something.
Just like the dude from Nurse Ratched, the dude with the black hair.
Yes.
Nurse Ratched?
Yes.
Nurse Ratched.
I don't know
with,
what that
Sarah
guy's name
Paulson.
is, yeah.
I can't remember his name, but he's been in a few movies. I
Oh,
think he was in
that's
Midnight
Nurse.
Mass. Did y'all watch that?
No.
I think I saw.
idea.
Oh my
I
God,
think
y'all
I
didn't
know
watch
who you're
Midnight
talking
Mass?
about, but I don't
Oh
know
my
who
God,
you're
please
talking
watch Midnight Mass.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who else was in Midnight Mass? What's your boy name? It guy. He was in that.
Oh,
I think that's
who
him.
played
the
the
sh-
clown? Wait,
The clown, yeah.
oh,
Yeah. I
I think
Pennywise.
his him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pennywise. Yeah, okay, gotcha. One
Eric
of the,
Northman's little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're from a series of acting brothers
Yeah,
and their dad.
How y'all feel about
Yeah.
Tom Hanks was
Skarsgård.
getting a lot of backlash because he hired his son for a new movie that he's producing, and he's
Chet
like,
Hanks?
and he's
No,
the other one.
No, the talented one.
Right, the other one. And he was just like,
That nigga be doing Jamaican face and all
It's
types
a-
of That
he'd be
nigga
like,
is
oh,
crazy.
everybody was just like, oh, this is nepotism. He was just like, bro, it is nepotism. He was like, this is a family business.
Dude,
He said-
Hollywood-
He said this is just like plumbing. Like if I had my own plumbing company, I'm going to teach my son how to fucking plumb, and I'm
Bro,
gonna hire him to
dude,
work for me.
All of Michael Jordan's kids
don't-
have high positions at Jordan.
Who
Like,
fucking
makes
cares?
total
Dude,
sense.
like I don't understand.
That's the whole
I
point
don't
of
get
being
black people
successful.
need to
Like
stop that shit. If you
80%
are in a
nepotistic right
position
now.
of power, put your people in a fucking position of power too. I don't give a fuck. If I get famous, nigga, everybody is coming.
And not just
here.
that, but people have to just get used to the fact that like 98%, probably even 99% of this whole entertainment industry is nepotism.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Everybody,
For
like
sure.
when you do your research, you'll see like most of the stars we've known all our
the
lives.
That's why that's why I was mad at
kids
Idris
are-
Elba why he ain't hire
Or
his
the
daughter.
niece.
Nigga, put that little girl in that fucking movie. Fuck wrong with you? Teach her how to act, nigga.
Yeah.
Teach her how to act. Give her
even if the-
like
even if the
you're
movie
Idris
flops.
Elba. What are you talking about?
It just makes it a little sad, just because it makes you wonder how many like entertainers are in the business that didn't derive from nepotism and just did it from hard work.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the only sad part about it.
Yeah.
I was reading an article about Napoleon Dynamite, that guy
Yeah.
that played him. That's
Yeah.
why he stepped away. He was just like, I'm the only one in my family that's famous. He was like, this
The only
Hollywood
one in
shit
my
was
family.
crazy. This shit was
Family
gonna
is
eat my fucking family alive.
Bro, he couldn't.
Like,
They kept giving
literally,
him.
He was just like, there's no way I
worse
could have
roles.
continued to
Yeah,
do
they were
this.
giving him one. I mean,
He
Napoleon
couldn't
Dynamite
escape
was-
that Napoleon shit.
Well, I mean,
couldn't.
but he was kind of a one-trick pony if you think about it.
If he
Yeah.
was,
That
he
was
was
No,
a-
I don't think that. I feel like he could have switched just like Michael Cera. I thought
Cera?
Jonah Hill was that. Look how he switched.
Yo, but hold up,
You know
real
what I'm
quick
saying?
question.
It was
though.
hard for Jonah to switch.
That's
though.
what I'm
was-
saying. But I
was
feel
he
like he would have
resting
kept
bitch really?
going.
Open
Yeah,
mouth.
He would-
niggas was not fucking with him during that switch transition. They were,
Nah,
they- he
and not
was
everybody
getting a lot of
wants
hate.
to, by the way.
Yeah,
Not
that's
everybody
true.
wants to go do the Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, going
Yeah.
from, just comedy to dramatic. Some
Right.
people aren't even capable of it. Oh, Adam Sandler as well.
Jim Carrey's talented. Though. He does both very
Oh
well.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I watched Truman Show again. And
I heard
was
that
like,
show
Jesus.
Toys that was on HBO or something that was really good.
Which
I think
one?
it's called Toys.
Never heard of that.
It's Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
He's the star of a.
It's a new show?
It's been out for a few years now.
Oh shit.
I think pretty sure it's called Toys or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. I know he's painting.
He used to run. He was like a children's show host. and
Oh,
kind of was the shit.
okay.
Oh.
It was like on
Yes,
Showtime
it
or
was
some
on
shit.
Netflix.
Showtime or something.
Or
Yeah.
is it
Was
Netflix?
that
No,
Netflix?
I don't
I think it was one of the. It was
because I
one of
had
the movie
Netflix
networks.
Like
and
a
I could
reality
watch it.
show or like
Yeah.
a.
Yeah,
It was like on
No,
Showtime.
it was a movie where Jim Carrey.
It was a show.
It
It was a show.
It was a show. It was a
Oh,
show.
it
Yeah,
was.
where he was like a child. Yeah, he
Anthony
was like a
something?
child show host, like
it.
Pee-wee
He was a
or
Mr.
something
Rogers
like that.
type.
Mr. Rogers.
But
yeah,
it was a real person though.
Yeah.
it was a real person that he was.
I don't think
Andy
so.
something.
Oh no, that's Man on the Moon.
Andy something.
Yeah, Andy
That's
Kaufman.
Sandberg?
Yeah, Andy Kaufman.
Kaufman.
That's Man on the Moon.
Oh,
yeah.
that-
We're talking about
that
this
was a
other
movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but this show that we're talking about, yeah, you're right. It did come out a couple years ago. It was about a child talk show host, but the show was about him faking that, and then like in
was
real
really
life
going
he's like
through-
depressed. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was called Toys.
I have
Him and
no idea
Keanu
what
Reeves
it's
are on some like I don't know philosophical, very spiritual.
It's just old, man.
Things now.
He's just older.
Like, a lot happened to Keanu Reeves. Like that was just a lot. He
Oh,
went-
yeah,
he
yeah.
went through a
Like,
lot with like
he
his
talked
wife
about
and
how many
all that
deaths he's
shit.
had and-
That shit was crazy.
But see, but like I said, like most of us are gonna get to that point when you get older and people start you start passing away, and change your perspective on life, and then like
Yeah.
you start seeing what's important and what's not, and you chill out. So I feel like a lot of stars, even Childish Gambino, like I feel like his whole vibe has changed from when he first came out. He was
Yeah,
more
for
like
sure.
animated. Now he's sort of like chilled out.
Yeah, that's true. I feel
He's
like
just getting older.
with Childish Gambino, he had one of those situations where I feel like enough people called him corny to his face, or he overheard
Yeah.
them around the corner calling him corny.
Niggas kept giggling at him.
Yeah, he was just like, all right, man.
Andre 3000.
Yeah, he had to take
You know?
himself more
You
seriously.
can only be so.
Yep.
You can only veer from your culture so much when you're black.
He did have a
when you're
level of corniness to
minority.
him.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure, like if you're Asian and you're more American than you are Asian, you get shit too.
Right, true.
That's a fact.
Hello.
I gotta kill this one.
Hello?
It's all good. We about to wrap this up anyway.
Oh.
So yeah, we appreciate y'all. I gotta listen to the audio. It's fucking me up. Like, comment, share,
Go
subscribe. Everything to 30 podcast. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Bye. This nigga is upset.
I'm sorry, I can't.
He was sitting there just